with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge toward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep we play bingo, while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machinios. Norton, Burpin, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Preaching nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for today, Sunday the 19th of July 2026. I do hope you've had a very enjoyable, fun, robust weekend and all that jazz. I left it kind of late to determine whether I was going to do bingo today or not, and about 2 hours before bingo should begin I thought, oh, you know, fine, I'll do bingo. So I set a stream up 2 hours ago. And yeah, so I was contemplating taking a day off from the bad man, but in the end, I know people look forward to bingo, and I kind of felt, well, fuck it, why not? You know what I mean? It's like if I wasn't doing the bingo, I'd probably just be chilling anyway, just watching the World Cup final or something. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'm not massively invested in like watching the whole game. I'm sure I'm gonna get a football, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll just do bingo, we'll get bingo done and sorted, not jazz. But I hope you're doing well, hope you're enjoying your weekend and all that jazz as well. Phil didn't have a fantastic day yesterday in the grand scheme of things. He was kind of getting used to having $500 days. So when yesterday was not as forthcoming with support, he is not very pleased about that, to say the least, you know. And we actually have some like video of Phil being very annoyed that support wasn't more forthcoming, especially on the night stream. The night stream as well, in particular, was very slow for him, you know. First things first, we got a bunch of tweets to go through, you know what I mean? How many times is Phil going to crash out about Kick Chat? Many more times. Here's
I don't have a lot going on this morning
crashed out
to talk about. So what I'd like to do is just open up the chat to Q&A. I'll say one quick thing about the Kick Chat. All right. So here's the deal with Kick Chat. And
I was seeing this yesterday, but when we played Bingo yesterday, we've seen this.
By the way, everyone who's spamming is about to get time.
Oh, hold on. And before I continue, another tip from Kel Denson.
Kyle Denson tipped £1. Let's go Messi and of course Argentina.
Kel Denson rooting for the Argentinians, and clearly, you know, fair enough, you know what I mean? Look, I don't really mind who wins personally, you know what I mean? But I'll say this, the Spanish, I'll say, they've been very impressive, Spain, this tournament, you know what I mean? But Argentina as well. Argentina have that never say die attitude, you know what I mean? But if a European team wins, I think about the first time a European team has won the World Cup outside of Europe, which would be an interesting achievement, you know. Whenever European teams win the World Cup, it usually is in Europe, wherever host country in Europe is that day, you know. So yeah, I don't think a European team has ever won it on like foreign soil, if that makes sense, like, away from Europe. So Spain could be the first to ever do that. But who knows, obviously, you know what I mean? The Spanish are very strong. They completely nullified the French in the quarter-final. Semi-final, they completely nullified the French, you know, and no one expected that. If the French were expected to kind of really overwhelm the Spanish at times with their attacking prowess, it never happened, and never materialised because the Spanish are just so good at controlling the ball, controlling possession, dictating the play, and really just stifling them, you know. So the Spanish are really good in that regard, you know what I mean? And it may all boil down to as to how well they can control the game and stop Argentina's key players from doing what they want to do. And it can work to a certain degree. It works for England against Argentina. When England played Argentina, at first the English did quite well in limiting Argentina, and England had started that game quite strongly. And you could argue maybe justifiably they went into the lead, England as well. But then things change. Managers tweak systems, you know what I mean? They change players' positions and everything else, you know what I mean? And when you that's the fascinating thing about football. A lot of people kind of disregard football. They think it's like too boring, where they don't actually fucking see the little tweaks that go on and little changes to the systems, the dynamic changes, and to what managers will fucking do to try and get their fucking best players involved more and more and more. And Messi, as a game grew against England, you know what I mean, managed to fucking find more space. But that was like, he made that happen practically, you know what I mean? Like, he was like forcing that to happen. He was dropping deeper, he was going wider as well. He was luring players to come into him, which made it freed up space for other players, you know what I mean? That's how the first goal happened, you know what I mean? But yeah, I won't bore. I know some people won't give a shit about football. I know, you know what I mean? So I won't really bore you with the fucking minutiae, the details, whatever. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting game. It should be a fascinating game of football. A real tactical battle between two very good fucking teams. I'm not sure who the favourites are. Argentina fucking come back from behind multiple times to fucking make it through. The Spanish are very well drilled, very well organised. I think the Spanish may have the edge. I think the Spanish might have the edge, but that's my take on that. I was wrong yesterday. I thought the French would fucking batter the English yesterday, but unlike the French to give up very easily. But yeah, England, a 4-0 first half head start, you know, fucking helps a lot. And well done to the English, I guess, for getting third place. You know what I mean? I don't expect the French to fucking fold over so easily in that first half, but there you go. England made the absolute most of that, you know. So, but yeah, I got that one wrong completely, you know what I mean? So who knows what will happen today? But anyway, let's get back on topic. Yeah, let's get back on track. Cheers for the tip, Kyle. And hopefully, whoever wins, I'm sure, hopefully it's an entertaining game of football. A 10-goal thriller. I mean, also, for a third place playoff, 6-4 scorelines is fucking incredible scoreline. You know what I mean? Imagine the World Cup final is also that exciting with fucking 10 fucking goals, you know? That'd be fucking mental. But there you go. Let's crack on with this clip here. I'll fill lash now to this kick chat.
Timed out. So as you guys know, my biggest restreamer on YouTube got banned from YouTube about a week and a half ago. Since then, people who troll me are very upset. They're constantly misbehaving, they're going crazy in the various chats, etc. The problem was, 2 of my moderators on Kick basically got unmodded and banned because they joined in this bandwagon last week when the restreamer got banned. Bullshit! Okay? So I said, that's it, you're not mods anymore. And they got, you know, removed and they're not there anymore. So basically I've had no moderators at all for a week, and the Kick chat has been completely out of control, and everyone knows it. You go to the Kick chat, it's like, oh my god, it's moving a mile a minute. You got people spamming, you got people saying disgusting, harmful things constantly, but I'm not going to be able to control it. I can't moderate it myself when I'm streaming, so I just ignored it, right? So 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, Spoons, who you guys remember, is the guy who actually suggested the stuff about Pokemon trading cards to begin with months ago. He was the one who said, hey, you can get it from this site and stuff like that. He emailed me and said, hey, I'd like to offer my services as a moderator. You know, I know that you're not looking for over moderation.
Who
or whatever,
fucking
but
cares?
now, and it would be great to at least have me in there to stop spam and the harmful stuff when it happens. You know, and I said, that's great. And understand, I know right now it's really bad, but just stop the massive spam. You know, just do some basic moderation, set up some polls, stuff like that. That would be good stuff for the chat right now. Great. Okay. So he did it for like 2 days. The first day, he did a good job. He was doing polling and stuff. People liked it. People were using their channel points or whatever, and it was fun. And then yesterday, I think it was the second day that he was a mod. It could have been his third, but I think it was like his second day as a mod. So we're doing Friday Night Fights, right? The entire chat as I'm playing fighting games is insanely toxic on Kick. It's disgusting, vile insults, horrible things are being said, and the chat is flying mile a minute with trolling. He's just sitting there doing nothing. Literally, and I'm looking because I'm thinking, is he not there? No, he's there. It shows he's been sitting in chat the whole time. He didn't moderate at all. He just ignored it all, which is the whole point of me moderating him. Like, there was no reason for me to make him a mod if he was just going to sit there and not moderate at all. All right? So I spoke up and I said, Spoons, why are you not moderating? Like, you can see how bad the chat is right now. This was the point of making you the mod, that you could moderate chat and stop and shut it down when it gets crazy. Because right now it's absolutely insane. Like, no one could rationally talk in the chat last night because the trolls were there so bad spamming, right? So then I go back to playing, and I go back, oh, he got upset and he left. Huh?
Reading the fucking chat is fascinating. I'm reading the kick chat, and everyone in the kick chat is basically saying that is not what was happening. That is not how it went down. That was not what you said. Or whatever. The kick chat is obviously holding Phil or trying to hold Phil accountable. You know. Meanwhile, YouTube chat. Yeah, I mean, Spoons is a nice guy. Said, you know, he was fired. Says Deer Hunter. What the hell, man? But yeah. I think Kick Chat needs a fucking sheriff, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, Kick Chat are not taking AFL's bullshit, as you can see, and Phil just can't handle it. His ego doesn't like it when there's so fucking many of them refusing to fucking swallow his bullshit.
You contacted me to be a moderator. You know what it means to be a moderator. I wasn't asking for you to lock down the chat. It was very simple. Just stop the spamming. Because, again, it was just non-stop copy-paste spamming of toxic stuff. He didn't do any moderation. I simply said, hey, I made you a moderator for a reason. Please moderate. He got upset and left. Well, sorry, then don't ask to be a moderator if you're not going to moderate. We already didn't have a moderator for like a week. I was just letting the chat roll. If you want to be a moderator, be a moderator. If you don't. But there's no in-between where you magically get mod powers, but then you don't use them or you selectively use them. You either are or you're not. So that's all that happened.
Like, YouTube chat is asking the right questions. Does he get paid to be a mod? Frog Daddy, you fucking ignorant child. What the fuck, man? Imagine asking that.
Chat is acting like I sat here and I lectured the guy for an hour and I yelled at him and I was mean to him. None of that happened. I didn't ban him. I didn't even demod him. He just left of his own accord.
But he threatened to. He threatened to demod him. You gotta do a fucking job or should I just demod you now? He said those words.
And everyone decided to be a bitch and hissy fit about it like I did something wrong. I didn't. If you think I did, fuck you. Okay? You're fuck off. Because he asked to be a mod, he decided not to mod. That's his fault. I have the right to say, hey, I made you a mod, are you gonna do it or not? And he didn't answer, said he just left. So if you got a problem with that, fuck you, leave. I don't. Apparently
he was busy. I mean, so I've heard conflicting reports. But some people in the Kick Chat keep saying that Spoons was on the phone at the time and he was busy dealing with a phone call and that took priority. But I guess you're not allowed to fucking have things going on. If you're doing moderator stuff for DSP, then your real life comes second, you know? You know, it's like, no. When you're moderating for DSP, you've got to be locked the fuck in. You're not allowed to fucking leave for a toilet break, you know? You're not allowed to fucking pay attention to your friends or family during those hours when you're streaming. No. You've got to make sure you're there. Constantly, non-stop, for him, to obey his every command, his every beck and call. How dare you fucking let real life interfere with his streams?
Watching my chat. Period. Don't care who you are. If you have an issue with someone being matter-of-fact fair with someone, I don't want you in the chat. You're a loser. Okay? Leave right now. I mean it. Just go away. Don't come back to the Kick Chat. No one wants you here, especially me. Okay.
What a salty little bitch. Unbelievable, yeah. And, it's the same clip here. Pretty sure it's the same clip here.
Kick Chat is acting.
Yeah, it's the same clip. Okay. Phil might be the worst gamer that's ever lived. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me refresh this first of all. This is Phil's thumbnail. This is his thumbnail for today, guys. And the bad man's awake. This is his thumbnail today. Oh, hell. How many cocks do you see in this fucking, in this image? There's one there, and there's one there, and there's one over here, and there's one in the fucking middle. There you fucking go. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? But yeah, the bad man is awake, so there you go. Anyway, Phil Burnell might be the worst gamer that's ever lived.
Oh, come on. I got invaded? Apparently I got invaded. I don't even know what happened. I didn't see it say I got invaded, but apparently I did. Alright, let's just get this over with. Lightning lance. Come on, Germby. So much for him.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Phil had help with this guy and he still can't kill him. He's like one hit away. Breathe on him and he dies. Oh my god! Oh my god! You idiot! You fucking moron! Oh no, that cannot be underestimated. Phil had somebody carrying him with a fucking fight. This guy here, Blue Spirit Jeremy, came into here to fuck up. This guy helped him. This guy basically took down the guy's most of his health, left him with one hit to go. Backed off so Phil could get the fucking hit.
Come on, Jeremy.
Let me see this again.
So much for him.
And Phil thought it was over. Phil thought that was the end of it. No, not over yet, bitch. I need to see this again. This is incredible. This is absolutely insane. One hit. One hit is all it'll take. Just hit the bastard. I go to the left here. He crosses a bridge. He gets hit by a rodent. Rolls off the edge to his doom. Stupid bastard. You stupid bastard. Didn't even say a word. Didn't even say a word about his fucking stupidity. Holy fucking shit, man. What in the fuck is wrong with this idiot? Oh yeah, it's official. Milestones or goals. Actually, this was a revelation. I actually heard about this as the bingo was coming to an end yesterday. But Phil has confirmed and admitted milestones are goals.
Someone just said admit it's a goal and I'll support. A milestone, I guess you could say, is a goal, right? It is.
Exactly. So the goals never left. Just change the word to them, you fucking arsehole. We'll never have goals anymore, guys. The goals are gone. The goals aren't coming back. You know, I'm never going back to goals ever again. But welcome to trying to hit these milestones, guys. You know, I'm never going to try and hit all these milestones of this and milestones of that. It never left in the first place, for fuck's sake. Phil had a crash out on his night stream over someone saying he crashed out.
This is hilarious. I gave a brief summary of my relation with Kino Casino because someone asked. This guy says, he had a 10-minute crash out on Kino Casino. No, you're a fucking mouth-drooling idiot. You don't even know what a crash out is because you're so fucking dumb. What a moron. He talked about a topic he was specifically asked about. Crash out! Crash out! Yikes. The same dunce that probably repeats a meme 700 times to himself.
Yeah, Phil wouldn't know what a crash out is. Apparently that's not a crash out, whatever you say, Philly boy. And during the... So Gigi Anno picked up on this as well. During the card shop sim game, DSP took a moment to talk about the view button, claiming it was happening because of his great success. What stuck out to Gigi Anno was the part about Raw Phil's demise. That wording just seemed to be so sus, as if he did it despite him saying otherwise. Let's see.
Is that true? The pinned comment isn't available in certain things. Is that right? You guys can't see it? If that's the case, I'll just say it briefly. So ever since I started doing very well for myself, getting rid of the person who was freezing stream chat a couple weeks ago, having my biggest restreamer on YouTube shut down completely.
Having my biggest shutdown. Yeah. Phil basically... That sounds like Phil was admitting that he was responsible for it. That definitely sounds like Phil was now admitting that he was responsible. That sounds like he's just accepting it was down to him. Let's hear that again.
Having my biggest restreamer on YouTube shut down completely. Basically, things are going really good, right?
Yeah. I mean, we kind of knew it was you anyway, Phil, but you denied it in the first place. You denied it at first. Said it wasn't down to me. I didn't tell them to fucking do it. No, fuck off. Clearly, you fucking had a big hand in it, you know.
So the trolls hate that. The trolls are very upset. So they're trying to do every possible thing to mess with the streams. This current thing is they keep view-botting the stream. Every stream I say, it's not me. I don't want that to happen. It doesn't help me. It's stupid. I don't want it. I can't stop it. And then they do it anyway. The thing is, it doesn't hurt me either. Like, it doesn't help or hurt me. It has absolutely no effect on the stream. There's no reason to do it, but they're doing it anyway just to be stupid to get people to talk. So the more you talk about it, the more attention they feel like they're getting, and they're going to keep doing it. If we just ignore it, it'll go away because these idiots will stop wasting their time and money doing it, see? So everyone just chill out, be quiet about it, don't bring it up, and we're good.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking lying cunt. Anyway, well, a few things to go through as well from the streams here. First of all, we have a Snot Banal compilation from a day stream, you know? So yeah, and it's just basically him playing Dark Souls 2 very fucking poorly and failing to hit the goal and all that shit, you know? We don't have a night stream compilation, but we basically have a summary. Like, Phil was on $104 after he ended gameplay from a night stream. He was desperate for 150. And he kept he wouldn't shut the fuck up about trying to get 150. It's like, you have to see it to believe it, you know. But first of all, before we do that, here's a day stream compilation from Snot Banal of him being shite at Dark Souls 2.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
Thank you very much for the 100. Oh, sorry. For the 2 jewels. Sorry. Sorry. He sent 2 jewels with a picture 100. So there we go. Confused me. Numbers being the wrong way around confused me. Thank you for 2 jewels. And so, Dick in the Crates is asking, is Raphael going for good on YouTube or just suspended? We don't know, to be honest. You know, I mean, there could be a way back potentially. We don't entirely know for sure, to be honest. Never say never. You know, I mean, like Duty's channel, I remember, got nuked temporarily, but then it came back and got reinstated. Is there possible grounds for Raphael to return as well? Who knows? You know, it's definitely a possibility. You know, whether you get their old channel reinstated or they get a brand new one, I don't know. But what I will say is, you never say never. You know, for now, Raphael is currently doing a thing both on Twitch and Rumble, continuing to do what they do, and for now it's working out for him on both platforms there because Phil can't touch him on those platforms. So there you go.
So 2 days ago or 3 days ago, Spoons, who you guys remember is the guy who actually suggested the stuff about Pokemon trading cards to begin with months ago. He was the one who said, hey, you can get it from this site and stuff like that. He emailed me and said, hey, I'd like to offer my services as a moderator. You know, I know that you're not looking for over moderation or whatever, but you have none now, and it would be great to at least have me in there to stop spam and the harmful stuff when it happens. You know, and I said, that's great, and understand, I know right now it's really bad, but just stop the massive spam, you know, just do some basic moderation, set up some polls, stuff like that. That would be good stuff for the chat right now. Great, okay? So we're doing Friday Night Fights, right? The entire chat as I'm playing fighting games is insanely toxic on Kick. It's disgusting, vile insults, horrible things are being said, and the chat is flying mile a minute with trolling. He's just sitting there doing nothing.
Excellent.
Literally, and I'm looking because I'm thinking, is he not there? No, he's there. It shows he's been sitting in chat the whole time. He didn't moderate at all. He just ignored it all, which is the whole point of me moderating him. Like, there was no reason for me to make him a mod if he was just going to sit there and not moderate at all. All right? So I spoke up and I said, Spoons, why are you not moderating? Like, you can see how bad the chat is right now. This was the point of making you the mod. That you could moderate chat and stop and shut it down when it gets crazy. Because right now it's absolutely insane. Like, no one could rationally talk in the chat last night because the trolls were there so bad spamming, right? So then I go back to playing and I go back, oh, he got upset and he left. Huh?
I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
You contacted me to be a moderator. You know what it means to be a moderator. I wasn't asking for you to lock down the chat. It was very simple. Just stop the spamming. Because, again, it was just non-stop copy-paste spamming of toxic stuff. He didn't do any moderation. I simply said, hey, I made you a moderator for a reason. Please moderate. He got upset and left. Well, sorry, then don't ask to be a moderator if you're not going to moderate.
That's all that happened. Kick Chat is acting like I sat here and I lectured the guy for an hour and I yelled at him and I was mean to him. None of that happened. I didn't ban him. I didn't even demod him. He just left of his own accord and everyone decided to be a bitch and hissy fit about it like I did something wrong. I didn't. If you think I did, fuck you. Okay? You're fuck off. Because he asked to be a mod, he decided not to mod. That's his fault. I have the right to say, hey, I made you a mod. Are you going to do it or not? And he didn't answer, said he just left. So if you got a problem with that, fuck you, leave. I don't want you in my chat. Period. Don't care who you are. If you have an issue with someone being matter of fact, fair with someone, I don't want you in the chat. You're a loser. Okay? Leave right now. I mean it. Just go away. Don't come back to the kick chat. No one wants you here, especially me. Okay. Oh my God, he's drinking the track. There's Kiss.
No, you're an idiot and enjoy your band. What a retarded idiot. Some actual idiot just says, doesn't your condo association limit you from streaming after 9 p.m.? Are you fucking moronically dumb? No. No condo association can limit the amount you stream. Oh, how can you be that stupid? Who told you that, and why are you so dumb and gullible? Wow, you're an idiot. Well, how do you come up with this stuff? I'm really just... What are you talking about? Huh?
I got completely exposed. Uh-oh. You just got exposed. Live on stream. Oh! Why do you have to fucking spam on Kick, you fucking idiot? Get the hell out of my chat, you fucking moron. God, you're so dumb.
Yep, I saw this before. Dumbass.
Oh my God, he's drinking sperm?
Anyone know what to do to get this fucking boat? I have no idea. It's crazy. How do I open the shortcut? Now I'm fucked. I got the boat, but I don't have the shortcut to the boat, and I have no torch. This is bullshit. So basically, this mod made the game so much ridiculously harder, and that's what I was saying. Like, that's why I gotta go repair my fucking thing now. I gotta go repair my ring.
Someone just said admit it's a goal and I'll support. A milestone, I guess you could say, is a goal, right? It is. But the thing is, I don't need to hit it every stream, and I don't, you know? Some streams we do absolutely overwhelmingly well, and other streams we don't. But the thing is, in general, oh yes, we got it. Nice. In general, I want these streams to do well. I want Dark Souls 2 to do well. I don't understand why it's not anymore, because it was doing really well at the beginning. And it seems to have died out now with the people who support it. I don't know why. All of my money goes to bills. There is no disposable income. There hasn't been for quite some time. I've been trying to tell people this for like 2 years, that it got so bad to the point where there is none. And that's why I even have a tough time sometimes affording games.
Dead. This game's fucking retarded. This game is fucking retarded. So I never got to a bonfire.
So Stalking Tiger with an insanely generous $42 super chat. Thank you so much, Stalking Tiger. He says the militia released Birdman today. Shout out to Only Iced Coffee.
So he's glitched the game. I can't hurt him.
What the fuck was that? Was that a hacker or something? What the hell happened there?
What a great game, right? Yeah, what a great game this is. So they can invade you. You can't hurt them. They instantly break all your equipment. Do you see what I mean? Dark Souls 2 sucks. And there's no reason for them to never fix this over the years. They just didn't care. They fucked this game. Everyone says it's the worst one. So just don't fix your game. So now all my shit's broken.
They call me a lol cow. Dark side filled the lol cow.
Low cow, low cow.
Couldn't move. You're so slow in this game, it's insane. This is, by the way, this area. At least I got my souls.
Do I believe I'm one of the best overall gamers in the country? I'm one of the best gamers in the universe. In the fucking universe. I am one of the best. Take that shit.
Reverse hollow. Reverse hollow Mabostiff. Kind of sucks that you had two Mabostiffs in the same pack. And the final card of the video and pack. It is Shadowy Energy.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, that's technically our hit. Yes, you need that for the set. But obviously, meh, right? Okay. So, 2 packs. At least we got an EX card. That's good. Nothing crazy. Now we're down to 21 packs left. Okay? And that's cool. So, excellent. And more coming.
Actually, we're guaranteed to do more later tonight, because tonight I am playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. And when I play TCG, we actually always open a pack of cards for free, and usually we get some good support. So maybe we'll have a well-supported stream, and we'll be able to open a lot more later tonight.
Nope.
Okay?
I think this would be wrong, by the way. This would be wrong. The bad man's life. What the fuck is he wearing? What in the fucking hell is this prick wearing today? He looks like a fucking reject at a fucking bowling club. The big Bowski is back in action, baby. What the fuck, man? Whatever, got one pause. 1.5. We got the Batman and pause, we'll build up some setup just right. This compilation's almost over, so we'll go from this to the next video very soon.
Man, my bills are coming due, and I really need to have money for groceries this week. So if you could please contribute to my stream. Please send me a tip, by the way, because I need the money right away. So please do that right now and help me out. Oh, woe is me. I need monies because so I have bills to pay and open your wallets and give me all of your monies. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
We all fucking love it. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? Good stuff indeed, but we all fucking love it. Now, we have no compilation for the night stream and how the night stream ended. But here is how Phil ended. So the gameplay ended, but the cards were about to start. He had such a massive hard-on trying to get his audience to get him to $150. It was unreal. He's opening 2 packs, one for free and one because of the $100 he made cumulatively. So he's opening 2 packs, but he was desperate for more, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up about being desperate for more. This is at 2 times speed.
Let's get set up to open these packs. So guys, right now, because we got $100 of support, we're gonna do 2 packs tonight. It would be really great if we hit 150 and do 3. All right, that would be amazing. So if you like the content, please support it. If you haven't yet, last chance to do so. We can get any subs tonight on Kick. Most we got is 500 kicks from one person. It would be great to get some Kick support tonight. A big tip of $50 would be great because that would get us to 150, and then we do a bonus pack too, or a super chat. You know what I mean? So if you like tonight's stream, you like chilling, you like TCG stuff, let's get some rally final support, and let's do at least 3 packs tonight. Okay?
So why is it emphasising Kick support? Because obviously he gets paid weekly by Kick, and the cutoff for that is Tuesday, I believe. So yeah, so that's why he's emphasising that in particular.
Go. No ditches. Okay.
So let's fast forward over here and see if we can get in our bag here.
When's the last time I had a rum and coke?
Who cares?
Insane. I get so slash playing off. Well, guys, looks like we're just gonna do the 2 packs. It is weird with TCG. Because when we play TCG, sometimes we have amazing nights where people rally.
Looks like we just did a 2 pack. So he was expecting that fucking last call to arms would have resulted in a big massive flooding of money right there. And here he is now, if you feel sorry for himself, he's only doing 2 packs. When we play this game in the past, sometimes we've opened 18 packs, guys.
Well, World Weather Authority, I'm glad to hear that I helped you through a bad time in your life, and thanks for sticking around and being a viewer. Okay, all right. Well, guys, looks like we're just gonna do the 2 packs. It is weird with TCG because when we play TCG, sometimes we have amazing nights where people rally and really want to see pack openings and everything, and we get a ton of support. And then there's other nights we just don't even remember. It was about a week ago when we did the Marvel cards.
Thank you very much to Fear Monarch for sending 10 jewels on the stream. Very kind of you indeed with a big F. Also press F for fuck this fucking person. But I'm not going to say naughty words. I don't do that. But yeah, there we go. Like fuck's not a naughty word. But yeah, I'm saying no. But big up saying big massive S to Phil for sure.
Insane TCG night where people supported in droves, right? And we opened a ton of Marvel cards, right? And now this week, slow. Even though it's the new cards, the new Pokemon cards. So I don't know. I am thinking about doing some other stuff. People have asked, what about One Piece? And what about Pal World and stuff like that? And I'm thinking about it. The One Piece cards are available. I'll have to see if we want to do those or not.
Beg more, and beg fucking more.
Okay, are we ready?
He wants 150. He's not getting 150.
All right, guys. There's a bonus for the $100 contributions. There's a chance someone will. I just don't think they're going to. So it looks like we're just doing the 2 packs right now. Okay?
Again.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. Even before the recording starts, that's like 3 or 4 separate begs for 150 to get to sent to him. It went and fell on deaf ears.
Good evening, everyone.
And then he's recording.
Didn't get any hits. We got EX card. We didn't get any hit. The actual hits are more common in this set, meaning more than a regular English Pokemon box. So we may get more hits. We already had 4 hits, and we're not even halfway through the box. So maybe we'll get more hits than usual. Okay, so these valuables say some of the other rare cards. Fast
forward. Who cares? Blah, blah, blah.
Hold on 1 second. We got idiots spamming the chat. I gotta get rid of them. There we go. Shut up. And they're gone. Good riddance. Okay.
Wow, Phil. Thank God you stalled.
It's
no
hits
hits in the bad man.
It is Wailord EX. Great for deck building. Great for playing the game.
Hey, I got a wheel.
It's not a value card, but it's still good. We need it, right? We need it. We're building the deck.
He got a wheel.
So I'm glad I got it. Not disappointed to get a nice card like that with a nice art on it either, right? Let's be honest. Okay. All right, and that is Darkrai right there. That's what we want. Pretty much every Darkrai card.
So yeah, he's opened 1 pack, and and no sign of any more money. But
the set is valuable. The EX card, the illustration rare, the special illustration rare, and the hyper rare. All of those are great value cards. That's what we're aiming for, but we haven't seen one yet. Okay.
Reminders for 150, Phil.
Is Wailord the biggest Pokemon? I don't know.
Who cares?
Everybody. And there's our energy, and we continue. Bomber,
blah blah blah, and finally a blah blah.
Hollow. We haven't had a hit this in a while. Here we go.
Blah blah, and there we go.
Full Hollow Zaru. Sadly, no hits again. Today we got none. Yesterday we had what, 4 hits? Yeah, yesterday we had 4 hits. Today we have 0 hits. But we had 2 EX cards, so that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna say it would have been bad if we got nothing, right? Just regular cards. At least we got the EX cards. We need that for deck building, so that's not disappointing. We have, let's see. This would be 19 packs left. So within 2 days of getting Pitch Black, we are just about halfway through the box. Okay. The good news is, if we do go through these relatively soon, I still have Stellar Miracle, and I have another box of Pitch Black en route. It's supposed to show up early in the week. We'll see if it actually shows up early in the week like they're promising or not. So we will have a second box to get to. After that, I'm not sure what to go to next. I'm getting some ideas. Some people are suggesting One Piece, and I wouldn't be opposed to opening a box of One Piece. They are less expensive than Pokemon, but more expensive than Magic. They're kind of middle of the road. So I'm debating if I were to get One Piece, would you guys like it? Is that something you'd be interested in seeing me do? Or do you have any other ideas, right? There are moves that get Power World cards. They come out at the end of the month, so maybe I would consider that as well. All right, give me your thoughts. But anyway, so far, Pitch Black is pretty much dead on.
the same cards from Abyss Eye. I do believe there are supposed to be 2 cards that are different, but I'm not sure what they are. Outside of that, it's pretty much the same set as Abyss Eye that we were opening a couple weeks ago in Japanese. Cards look good though. I like the cards. It's a nice set. I feel like with the rate we're going, we probably will end up with the whole set by the time we're done with the box, or we may be just off by 1 or 2 cards. It really depends. But what I'm hoping for now is more hits. We had 4 hits right away, and now we haven't had any hits. So hopefully, we'll get some hits when we do this again tomorrow. Okay?
The only time he really gets big massive hits is when he's opening these off stream and he coincidentally gets a hit. No, he's not buying the cards separately on eBay to try and make it appear like he's successful at opening up fucking, Pokemon cards. No. Heaven forbid. It's just an incredible coincidence that the 2 biggest hits that Phil's ever had of these fucking pack grips are when he was doing it off stream, offline.
Alright guys, that's it for DSP Pack Grip for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Good night. Alright. Indeed, everybody. Good stuff today. Great streams. Thankfully, we had a well-supported Dark Souls 2 stream earlier today. And, TCG wasn't the best, but also it wasn't the worst. Like I said, I feel like we're getting to the end of TCG. I really feel like probably...
Yeah, this game's fucking... I only got over $100. It wasn't $150, so fuck this game, and fuck you too, Phil. There is... I'm not going to watch... I was going to watch his like crap, but fuck that shit. I'm just to hear him beg some more. Nah. We'll just start with Bingo, okay? But before we start with Bingo, Sonny decided to let me know here. The bowling shirt, where's... For the Big Lebowski bowling shirt here, where's the money?
Where's the money, Legowski? Where's the money, Legowski?
Oh my.
Where's the money,
Legowski?
I think it is down there. Let me look again.
Where's...
That's like closer come to a fucking wash in years, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, man. Like, I've never seen that before. There we go. Phil getting his head fucking shoved into a fucking toilet. I feel sorry for the fucking toilet having something that nasty put on it, but there you go. There we go, good stuff indeed. Anyway, Jesus Christ, man. Let's, okay. And let's now focus our attention on the Bingo, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot to say, there's something missing. There's something missing from the screen, and that, of course, is the video. So there you go. We need, we have 3 free spaces carried over from yesterday. Which is good stuff indeed. So we start off with 3 free spaces, which carried over because we got 75 likes on yesterday's Bingo stream right at the very end. So those 3 likes carry over to today's Bingo stream. So that's a great start, obviously, to the Bingo card. The first number in chat I see will be a number that I use to generate today's Bingo card. Make sure it's a good, robust, meaningful, wholesome number so we can get a full house from the bad man today. And just make sure I bring this set up here. I got that set up over there. I think we're good. Right. The first number in chat I saw is Ryax saying 3020. So we'll type that in here and generate the card for today's Bingo stream. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's Bingo stream. We need Phil to say necessarily, %, honest, him having dead air, and him saying interactive. The second row is still saying hilarious, tips, time, day off, and it is what it is. The third row is still saying fun, schedule, Pokemon magic cards, house, chairs shaking, and him saying would argue. The fourth row is still smacking his lips, him saying excited, unique, him being all toxic, and him saying a lot of people. The fifth and final row is still saying, is still talking about the weather, him saying oh, him messing with his phone, him clearing his throat, and finally him butchering a word. That's the Bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house Bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that the bad man begs, we also get a free space. If Jade wheels his squeaky arse onto Phil, streaming Phil says hi to Jade, not only do I get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, I get to enjoy this animation for Jade showing up and Phil saying hi to him.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Now, Satan, the user is called Satan666, not to be confused with Lucifer Rises, okay? It has to be Satan666 who shows up to Phil's stream, okay? If Satan shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole wide world, Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So those are some ways that we can get free spaces with Phil saying and doing things, but you guys are also in charge of ways they can get free spaces as well. Hello, Lady of Ravens, hope you're doing well. So, for example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have the Bingo streams, we get a free space. For every $5 in support, whether it's tips or super chats, we get free spaces for that as well. And of course, in my opinion, the best way to get free spaces on Bingo is just liking the stream. 25 likes is 1 free space. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes will be 3 more free spaces, and 100 likes on the Bingo stream will be an additional 4 free spaces on top of all of that. And every time we get to we get a free space courtesy of you guys liking the stream, we reward ourselves with an animation. So there we go. You guys let me know when we got 25 likes, and I'll count that as a free space, and we shall celebrate that free space with a wee animation. So there we go. You guys are in control of some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. There are some more things to explain, of course, but I'm going to AI Marble Phil, and I'll explain it for us right now. So take it away, you weird looking prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. Current prize winners include MRC Midnight, Success Play, Aviga, Alexandra C, and Ira, who all have Scottish soundboard passes. Meanwhile, Darkside Ranter has a marble ticket they can use whenever they want to between now and next week. So there we go. So yeah, if Darkside Ranter wants a marble race to happen, all I gotta do is declare it, and I'll immediately pause the bad man, and we'll have a marble race. So there we go. You want your own chance to win one of those prizes? First of all, make sure your comment is in that community post. Secure your own marble. If we get a full house on a bingo card, we'll have a marble race to celebrate. And if your marble wins, we'll spin that wheel and see what prize you win. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left for me to do before I start playing bingo today, and that's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
And on that note, it is time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck everybody, because here we fucking go. Brace yourselves.
Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome to the show. It is time, indeed, for the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming, and of course on DSP Gaming Reel over on Kick, because if you're watching me on DSP Gaming on YouTube or DSP Gaming Reel on Kick, you're watching the source. If you're watching this anywhere else, you're watching an illegal restream.
That is not actually true. That's quite literally untrue.
Be shut down, and the person broadcasting it should be arrested.
That is not true. That's actually a fabrication. Phil, I don't think Phil understands who owns the rights to his content. Like, YouTube allow him the right to fucking to stream on their platform, but YouTube effectively have like the rights themselves. Like it's for their fucking interests, you know. Phil is not fucking streaming from his own website or his own fucking servers, you know. So straight from the get-go, he's just fucking full of fucking shit right then and there, you know.
How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. It is Sunday, the 19th of July, 2026. How y'all doing? I'm doing well. I'm excited for today, although admittedly, I do think today some people are going to be turned off by the content. You might say, what do you mean? Why would people be turned off by your content? Well, today is going to be a very, very Pokemon-centric day. Okay? We've got Pokemon Brilliant Diamond here on the first stream, and that's well and dandy and good. We're going to continue on with the game. We're heading to a new area. We're going to catch new Pokemon, etc., etc.
Your music's too loud, you fucking dick.
It's a good time. I love it when we name Pokemon together and we have a good time with that. It's always good, right? However, on the late stream tonight, we're going to be playing Pal World. Yeah, now I'm not saying the Pal World is the same as Brilliant Diamond. Far from it. Brilliant Diamond.
Oh, we have 28 likes, guys. Think if you actually let me know, we got 25 plus likes. We got 28 of them, which is fantastic. So that's a free space right there. And to celebrate that free space, I think we should have what should we trumpets. Dude, one more time for Raphael. Take that, you bald bitch. There we go, good stuff indeed. Zarnox tell me to watch out for the kick chat when he talks about his team controller. You shout me out. You're still trying to get banned. There we go. Zarnock is in Phil's kick chat today as well, as their own name, and they survived getting banned for a long time. Like it's been like 24 hours or 48 hours. And they've been trying to get banned by DSP and KickChat, and it's not happened yet, somehow, some way. But there you go. Maybe today will be the day that Zarnok gets banned by Phil on Kick, who knows?
Diamond being a slow-paced turn-based RPG, Power World is an open-world survival game with MMO elements, right? So they're definitely, they don't play the same. Oh, sorry about that. I have the music way too loud. Thank you for telling me. So, FYI, I don't think that they're super similar, but some people might be saying Pokemon, Power World, they're the same thing. And so it is what it is. We may or may not have great attendance today. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how today will go, who will show up, and how it goes. I hope it goes well. Typically, these Pokemon streams seem to do pretty good. All right, we have a chill vibe. Everyone relaxes. Everyone has a good time. We always open a pack of cards now. As you can see, the bonus pack already in effect. So I will be opening 1 pack of Pitch Black Pokemon cards on this very stream. So we'll see. So I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are too. It's going to be a nice chill vibe today. Nothing too difficult, nothing too crazy. Great week still coming. Remember, I am here all week long through Friday. So even though I've been here several days, it's a super long streaming week for me. And so good stuff going on. Stuff is arriving for my streams. For example, on this Thursday night, for the 3rd week in a row, we're going to be doing stuff with my retro games collection. I actually purchased a whole bunch of boxes and or plastic cases that we're going to basically build and put the valuable games in, see how they fit. Hopefully they fit snugly. And I got it for everything. Like I got boxes for NES, Super NES, Genesis, the 32X. Then I got ones for the box one because I have box NES, box Super NES, box 32X. So I have like a bunch of stuff to do that we can do together on Thursday night. I think that'll be a pretty fun, chill stream to kind of bookend the retro streams that we've been doing over the course of July. Something different to do, right? So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night because tomorrow night we're going to go on Steam. We're going to look at games together. And I'm going to probably try a few out. To be honest, I feel like we are coming to the logical end of TCG Card Shop Sim. We have now been playing the game 30 hours. Yes, I'm not kidding. Over the last 2 months, we played the living crap out of TCG Card Shop Sim. And I'm noticing definitely now we're getting less attendance, less engagement, less support for it. I think because we're just about to unlock the final cards of the game, you've pretty much seen everything the game has to offer. Like, we got both locations, both rooms unlocked. We've got all the product out on the floor. We're sorting decks. We're selling the highlighted cards. We're doing tournaments. We've pretty much done everything in the game. And at this point, I really feel like it's now just going to be a matter of time before we're bored. So we'll see. But if that's the case, then we need something new to take over. And there are a few interesting games on Steam that we've already looked at but haven't tried. For example, there's a game or two. I think there's actually like 2 of them where you actually repair, clean, and then grade and try to sell retro games. I think that would be pretty neat. Again, and see, maybe the retro games are actually representative of a real game. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that should be fun. And that's why I want to do that stream tomorrow night. But of course, outside of all that, we're continuing with all the current playthroughs. Pokemon, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, Dark Souls 2, and we're doing Friday Night Fights this Friday, although it's a little different this week. This week is the launch of the Marvel Tokon Open Beta across all platforms. So I'll be playing the Open Beta all day on Friday, learning the mechanics, trying out different characters and teams, and messing with the game all day long, see if I like it. This game is pretty hype. It's a new Marvel fighting game. We haven't had one of these in a very long time, so I think it'll be worth it on Friday to check it out all day long. So it should be a great week of good balance and fun with some of the special stuff we're doing. Oh yeah, DSP Tries It returns tomorrow.
Burger.
I'm going to be trying out not 1 but 2 of the new variations of original chicken sandwich that they have at Burger King. Plus, I'll probably get a few other things with my meal. And the good news is now we have some ideas lined up for future weeks. There's a new sandwich at Jollibee. Jack in the Box is doing a variation on a burger, but they also have like a Philly cheesesteak. So maybe we could try some of these things over the next several weeks. They'll give us some interesting things to do for DSP Tries It. So pretty good, right? Some pretty good stuff there. I think this is going to be a fun, longer week, and I'm excited to chill with all of you. I hope that you guys are too. Okay? The nonsense continues, so I'm just going to type the note again.
Phil is still getting view botted. It's funny though, because Phil was adamant that without the restreamers restreaming him illegally, his words, that he would have thousands of viewers on a stream. He is sitting here with 900 plus viewers on a stream, and he's immediately saying, well, this must be viewability. So did Phil not believe his own fucking rhetoric when he was fucking telling his audience that restreamers were denying him thousands of viewers? I can only assume that he doesn't believe. Like, Raw Phil is gone from YouTube. Raw Phil is gone from Kick Phil. And you had a hand in that, and you know you had a hand in that. But you refuse to believe that you have 900 people watching your YouTube right now? But what you said was prophesized. Without your restreamer, you'd have all those extra viewers. But you immediately assume that they're not real. Funny that, isn't it?
Burger.
So I'm just going to go ahead and put this note up, and I'll probably put the same note up on Kick as well. Hold on 1 second. My trolls / detractors continue to troll. They spam the chat with 100 stock accounts. They view bot the streams. They're very upset that I'm doing well. They can't stand it. just don't pay any attention. I'm just gonna say that once. I posted the messages up in each chat. Oh, I posted up the wrong message. Look at that. I posted up. I pinned an emote. Ooh, that's funny. Okay, hold on. There we go. I pinned an emote. That was funny, actually. Oopsie. Okay, so please ignore the view botting that's happening. It's not me doing it. It's my detractors. Please ignore the spammed sock accounts. We'll take care of them as we see them.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Thanks for putting up with it. Sorry about that. It will eventually end. Okay, but the thing is, the person has to get a life, and sometimes it can take years for people to get a life around here. So it is what it is. These people A-log me constantly, and they do things that don't actually affect the streams, but it gets people talking, and they want people talking. They want the attention. That's why they do it. So if you don't bring it up, they'll likely stop. All right, so thanks for understanding. That's why I just put up those pinned messages. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Here's the truth. This is a really long streaming week, right? So this is day 4 of 9 for me. There's not a lot going on in gaming news right now. There very well could be over the course of the week, but nothing is really going on. So that's why I'm not doing actual podcasts. Because if I did a podcast, usually I like to have set topics and cover news, and there's nothing happening right now. So honestly, I just don't have much to talk about. What I'd like to do is chill with you guys for a little bit to build up attendance, you know, real attendance, not the view bots. And because of that, we'll just do some Q&A. We'll see what you guys want to chat about. Hopefully we have some interesting topics. If not, let's say that we hang out for 20 minutes and we're bored. We can start Pokemon early. That's okay. Pokemon's a super long game. You know, the more gameplay, the better. And last week, I didn't get to play a lot of Pokemon. I only played it once. There is one thing that I haven't decided yet for this week, and that is what game do I only play twice, and what games do I play 3 times? What do I mean by that? Well, so far this week, I played Pokemon Brilliant Diamond once. I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag once, and I played Dark Souls 2 once. I have 5 days left. Or 6 days left? 5 days left, right? So we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Remember, Friday, I'm playing Marvel Tokon all day. So with 5 days left, what am I playing? Well, you know I'm playing Pokemon today, right? So now with 4 days left, do I play 2 streams of Assassin's Creed and 2 streams of Dark Souls? Do I play Assassin's Creed, Dark Souls, Pokemon, Assassin's Creed, and no more Dark Souls? Or do I, you know what I mean? Like, what game isn't going to get 3 streams this week? I'm not sure. Like, I was thinking to myself, out of all the games I'm playing, which ones do I want to play more? And is there one that I would prefer to play a little less this week? And I don't think I have an answer for that. Like, I'm like, no. I think I'm liking all the games kind of equally. You know, when we play Pokemon, it's very chill vibes, right? Assassin's Creed has turned into pure open world exploration and content, so that's fun because you can kind of take it at your own pace. Dark Souls 2, let's be honest, it's so different. It's super difficult. There's invasions and trolling. The lighting is so dark, I can't see shit. I'm dying constantly. It's just a fun anomaly. It's so different from the other content I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That also is good. So it's like, man, what do I want to do more? I don't know. What do you guys think? If you were to ask me the rest of the week, the next 4 days, because we know we're doing Pokemon cares? Would you prefer? You know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll right now between the 3 games. Let's see what games get what kind of votes. Why not? Let's do a poll right now. Okay, so start a poll.
Shut
poll.
the fuck up!
So which game should Phil play the most this week?
Minutes,
there we go. Finally, a reason to do a poll. We haven't done it in a long time. Cool. So option 1, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Option number 2, AC Black Flag Resync. And option number 3, Dark Souls 2. Here we go. Please vote in the polls. They're both in chat right now. And let's see how you guys vote, okay? Cool.
Who fucking
Because
cares?
to be honest, right now, I don't feel like there's any particular game that's doing better than another. Any game could do well or not. It depends on the day. We've had good days of Pokemon and slow days of Pokemon. We've had good days of Assassin's Creed and bad days, and we've had good days and bad days of Dark Souls.
I love his only fucking metric is not how fucking well the game went or how entertained he was playing the game. Literally, his only fucking metric he's using here is how well whaled those streams were when playing those individual games. That is literally the only metric he is using here. Never mind the enjoyment he got playing these fucking games or whatever.
So, at this point, I don't think it really matters what I'm playing during the day stream. It matters who shows up, right? So, there you have it. Boo! Nothing here says, what about just choosing the one you enjoy the most? You deserve to play a game you enjoy and chill. Well, here's the thing, like
I can't do that because you guys won't support the things I want to play. What?
Dad, I like them all. Like, no lie, I'm liking them all. For me, it's a tougher decision of not which one I like the most, but which one would I not want to play as much, because I do want to play them all, right? Like, it would have been absolutely perfect week if there was no Marvel Tokon on Friday, because then I would have played all 3 games completely equally this week, 3 times each. And I'd be like, oh, perfect progress in all the games. But because we got Tokon going on and I want to play it all day, that's not going to happen. In fact, hold on one second.
Who fucking cares?
Marvel Tokon. Open beta times. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it starts July 24th at 12 a.m. So that's Friday at 12 a.m. and it runs all the way to July 26th till midnight. So yeah, all day we could play it on Friday. It'll be live. Yep. And it's PlayStation 5, Steam, and the Epic Game Store. No prior registration required at all. Okay. So there you go. Beta Shadow, how are you today? Good to see you, man. All right, so everyone vote on what you want to see the most this week. Let's see. And this will probably help me to figure out what I want to do. Okay, we'll see. Shui says, is that the Steam controller behind me? Yes, it is. He said, I just got a gaming PC and has been using my Switch 2 Pro controller. Do you think the Steam controller is worth it? Okay, good question. You haven't been around, Shui, so I can answer my thoughts on the Steam controller while you guys are voting.
Why don't you fucking direct him to watch your video that you made on a Steam controller? Most times you would fucking tell them, I made a whole video about that. Check out if you want to see my thoughts on it.
Putting on the poll, okay? So, yes, this is the Steam controller, as you can see. So, what are my thoughts? Number one, it's a little chunky, but after using it for about a month, because I did use it for about a month after release, it's not that bad of a chunky feel. It's all right. It does have a little bit of a texture to it, which is good. If it was smooth, I feel like it would be a little bit making your hands maybe a little bit too sweaty and not a good grip, but it actually does have a pretty good grip. The best feature of the Steam controller that's original and interesting is definitely the touchpads. The touchpads are completely unique. They have force feedback. Meaning when you use them, when you move your finger around, it actually rumbles when you're doing it, which is kind of neat. It's hard to explain because I've never really experienced anything like that before, but it is pretty cool. It's really good for navigating windows. Like if you want to get through a browser or go through your computer without using a keyboard and mouse, it's actually very, very good for that. And it's a very neat device. You know, between the thumbsticks and the touchpad, you basically can navigate a Steam machine, you know, something like that without needing any kind of keyboard and mouse configuration. I never really used it in a game. They do work in games, but I never really found a real use for it in a game because I don't really play the games that you probably use it in. Like I'm not playing RTS games, strategy games. You know what I mean? There's nothing I'm grid selecting or whatever. So because of that, I didn't get to utilize it. The thumbsticks, they're fine. They're not the best, but they're not terrible either. They're decent. They are the PlayStation configuration rather than Xbox, and I prefer Xbox. But after using it for a month, it was fine. Like it didn't really bother me that they weren't this raised up and this further down, that they were side by side. It was okay. So if you're interested in a controller that is going to have these touchpads, that's basically the selling point of the Steam controller, okay? Also, battery life is exceptionally good. At one point, I didn't charge it for almost a week, and it still didn't die, so it has a crazy good battery life, okay? Other features that they tried to tout, like they're like, oh, it has the magnetic pad to charge it. Why? You don't really need that. It doesn't really do anything. You can easily just plug it in, so it's kind of a silly thing that they give it the magnetic pad to charge it and stuff like that. However, there are some big drawbacks of the Steam controller. Number one, this D-pad sucks. This D-pad is incredibly inaccurate. It's just as bad as the D-pad that was on the launch Nintendo Switch Pro controller from way back in the day. It barely works. I'm not even kidding. You try to play a game where you need precise control, you're getting the wrong input all the time. Oh, I want to dash, you get a jump. Oh, I want to block down back. No, you're just crouching instead. I don't get why they had such a terrible D-pad on there. It doesn't even make sense to me. That's an easy thing they could fix. It's just, I think it's design of the D-pad is way off to the side and crushed in. They couldn't put a good one on there. Also, the face buttons are really small and very close together, and it's very easy to accidentally push two at once when you only want one, especially for someone like me. You see how I have a fat thumb? So my thumb can hit all four at once by accident. So, to be honest, it's good, but is it the best controller ever? No. It is a little heavy, and I like the touchpad features, but I don't like the fact that the D-pad and the buttons are kind of... Like, I would never use this to play Hollow Knight. Never. I tried to play platform like Mega Man. You can't play it. Doesn't work. The D-pad just doesn't work. Like, wow, that's really disappointing. So it's only good for certain things, I would say. After a month of using it, I said, I'm kind of tired of, you know, putting up with this. And I went back to my Razer Wolverine Pro, and I like this controller way more. Like, way more than this. So, if you're a PC gamer and you play the kind of games where you need a touchpad to simulate keyboard and mouse, this is probably awesome. Outside of that, it doesn't seem to really do that much different. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So there's my mini review. Good eye that you saw in the corner. All right, so people voted, and here's the results, okay? People want Dark Souls 2 the most. People want AC Black Flag Resynced second most, and people want Pokemon the least. All right, so here's what we'll do then. Tomorrow is AC Black Flag, right? Tuesday is Dark Souls. Wednesday is AC Black Flag, and Thursday is Dark Souls. Friday, we'll do Marvel Tokon all day. Saturday, I'm off. When I come back on Sunday, we'll start with Pokemon. There you go. That'll be the week. Okay, thank you for the feedback. That directly lets me know exactly what you want. You'll get what you want. 2 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the feedback. That's important feedback to me because I can't make those decisions. That's a tough decision for me to make. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do when I'm liking everything I'm doing. So very appreciated that you gave me your honest feedback there.
The thing is, though, now you're going to lock into playing that game. If support for that game isn't forthcoming, you'll then blame and turn the audience. You'll blame the audience and turn on them. You guys voted for this. You guys asked for this. Why aren't you guys supporting this?
Now, since I am giving you, sorry, my mustache is. Since I'm giving you what you want, please show up to the streams, engage, and support with them, right? Don't
just like case in point. Case in fucking point. So I can't decide. You guys decide for me. I said, okay, Phil, here you go. Great. You've asked for it, so you better support it. Or else.
Since I am giving you, sorry, my mustache is. Since I'm giving you what you want, please show up to the streams, engage, and support with them, right? Don't let them be dead streams. You voted for something, you don't show up. Show up and be here for those streams, okay? Cool.
It's quite a disgusting fucking tactic, you know? Like, I was like, I don't know which one I'd like to fucking play more, you know? I was like, I like all these things. You guys help me decide. You guys tell me what ones you want to see most, you know, from the three. Thanks for helping me decide, guys. Now you've helped me decide what content I should play on my channel. You better fucking be here with all your fucking money ready to give to me, or I'm gonna fucking not forgive you or let you hear the fucking end of it.
Okay, so we essentially covered the topics I wanted to talk about. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Tag me in chats, in either chat. Here, let me type in the kick chat, and let's see what's on everybody's mind. Nothing here says I'm excited to see you play a Marvel fighting game, and a school, a bunch of non-fighting game players that are trying the game only because they like Marvel, laughing out loud. The thing is, let's get this clear. Marvel Tokon is from the makers of Dragon Ball FighterZ. All right? Dragon Ball FighterZ is a game that plays similarly to the old Marvel vs. Capcom games, but also plays a lot like Guilty Gear. So, this game will likely be a hybrid, but to be honest, when the FGC was playing the beta, they were essentially saying the game is incredibly simplistic. Every character plays exactly the same. It's like someone just put a skin over each character. What does that mean? So every character has a fireball. Every character has an invincible anti-air move. Every character has an overhead. Every character has a dial combo. So they all play the same. So it doesn't matter if you pick Storm, Wolverine, Carnage, or Thanos. I don't know if Thanos is in it. They're all the same character. And I'm like, huh? Because, you know, for me, I harken back to the days of the old school. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. Characters play ridiculously differently in that game, right? You got your rushdown, you got your keep away, you got your floaters and hybrids, you got projectile spammers. They're all different. So to say all the characters have the same moves essentially and play the same is kind of lame. And also, the game has instant special moves. Just like when we just played Invincible Versus, which I did not like, it plays the same. So to warn you, it doesn't sound like Marvel Tokon plays like a traditional fighting game. It sounds more like they've really, really modernized it, and it may be a simpleton's game. So maybe day one, I'll actually learn the game fast and I'll beat people, but after a few days, people are gonna be playing this shit hardcore and learning the cheesy mashing strategies, and I might not like it. I don't know. I do hope I end up liking it and it ends up playing.
So basically, you will only like the game if you're better at the game than other people. That sounds like, that's exactly what you're saying here. The moment other people are better than you at the fucking game, you're not interested in pursuing any more time playing that game.
Like Marvel vs. Capcom to me. Like, I hope so. But, I don't know. The visual style is a little different because, you know, it's more anime than anything else. It's basically anime Marvel is what this game is. So, I guess we'll have to see together. I mean, that's the good thing about being an open beta. We'll play it all day Friday. We'll all absorb. I'll have final thoughts at the end of the day to share with everybody. So, it should be an interesting day of trying this out and giving you my thoughts. I'll probably do like a special video to end the day, and I'll post it up and say, here's my actual thoughts on Marvel Tokon after having played it all day. The thing is, I haven't had opportunity to play in any of the previous betas. Most of the FGC did. FGC is fighting game community. Most of them got into the previous betas and played it already. I didn't. Like, I tried to get in, and twice they let me in the middle of the beta. Huh? So the beta would be going on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? They would email me midday Saturday when I'm off from streaming. Oh, you're in the beta. Well, I can't play it now. I'm not even on stream. I'm off from work. I can't play it now. So that happened twice, so I never got to play the beta.
So, whose fault was that? You wanted in, they let you in, but didn't suit you, and that's tough titties, Phil. But they're not, they don't have to obey your schedule. They don't need you.
So we'll see what happens Friday. I am excited. Hopefully it is pretty good. We'll see. I've received a $10 tip, and this person says, my name is Trolls Need to Get a Life. Well, thank you. $10 tipper. I appreciate that, and I agree with you.
Burger.
The trolls do need to get a life. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Burger.
That's a really nice fake tip there, Phil. Almost fucking believable. You're still on $0, by the way.
I mean, if anyone has time to troll, it essentially means you don't have a life, right? Like, you just have nothing better to do with your time, which is pathetically sad. Thank you for the...
So this person went out their way to give you money, and rather than share a positive, wholesome, meaningful sentiment about you, they instead directed their attention and time towards detractors and haters. And you think they're using their time meaningfully. But their focus, their priority was being negative about your critiques rather than being positive about you. And you don't see a problem in that, Phil? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? They could have fucking spent that $10 to fucking say, Phil, you're doing this so well, you know what I mean? This is what you're doing. Like, they could have fucking tried to say anything nice about you. Instead, they had nothing nice to say about you because they would rather talk about people like me. I'm just saying, it kind of tells a lot about your community, you know?
The first tip of the day and the first support. So FYI, we are playing Pokemon today. That means that by default, I will be opening a pack of Pokemon Pitch Black cards for free, basically. Dependent on support, we'll qualify for more pack openings. Okay, if we get $100 of cumulative support, that's a second pack, $150 a third pack, $200 a fourth pack, and every $50 after another pack. If we get a $50 contribution today, that's a pack by default. If we get a $100 contribution today, not only is that a pack of Pitch Black, but a bonus pack of the Ascended Hero set of mega packs that have a chance to have a God's pack and have a really high value card. So it'd be awesome if we get a lot of packs open today. We are about halfway through the Pitch Black box. We've opened 17 packs out of the 36 total in the box so far. Very good. So thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. I appreciate you. Let's get it going and let's get some momentum rolling. We got our first tip, right? So let's get our first super chat of the day. Let's get a membership. Let's get our first sub on Kick, and let's get some kicks on Kick. Let's get a good variety of stuff to get that momentum going. Thank you, guys. Okay. Layla the Witch says, speaking of the beta, did you sign up for Dustbloods for August? You can now? I don't know. I don't know if I did. Dustbloods beta sign up. Here it is. You need a Nintendo Switch 2 and active Nintendo Switch online membership to apply. It's on the Dustbloods campaign site. The application starts July 22nd. It didn't start yet. Yeah, it's not open yet. It says it starts on July 22nd. I'm on their website right now. So, if you can remind me, between 22nd to the 26th is when it's open. I would love to register for it and try to get in for you guys, okay? Do I have plans on checking out Biomutant? No, I know exactly what that game is. It wasn't very good. I actually watched someone else play a little bit of it. I didn't really like it. Yeah, I remember it.
You had time to watch other people play that game? But Phil, you never have time. You always tell us you have no time to do this sort of thing, or that sort of thing, or this sort of... But how did you have time to watch other content creators play it? How on earth did you find the time?
What do I do in my free time when I'm not streaming or playing games? Well, let's see. I like to spend time with my wife. We like to do various different things. We watch some travel vlogs. We listen to some music. We watch some foodie vlog stuff. There's certain content creators that we watch together. Stuff like that. We play with our cat, obviously, Jasper Kitty. We love Jasper Kitty, and we spend a lot of time with him. We like feeding the local wildlife. We go on walks in the neighborhood, and we go feed, like, squirrels and birds and things like that. We like watching them because there's tons of them in our neighborhood. We actually have a bird feeder that's on our back door that they come, and it's transparent plastic, so we get to see them all day eating birdseed and stuff, which is really awesome. Geez, what else? Food, obviously. We like food. We're not necessarily foodies, but we like different kinds of food, and we like trying different kinds of food when we get opportunity. So there's that. And this year, particularly, outside of all the stuff I just mentioned, we've been doing a lot of things around the house, updating the house to doing things that we want. We have a new room across the hall that's like a den or relaxation room that has new furniture. It's set up nicely for us to hang out and spend time together in, and it's actually newer and nicer than our living room downstairs. We got our new exercise room that we set up this year. And now our next step is we're going to try to clean our garage out. So that's the next thing, but we had a really hectic month of July where a lot of the time we've been doing appointments and weird scheduling. So the next thing is to try to get back on track and work on the garage. So that's what we've been doing together off stream.
Who fucking cares?
It sounds like you're doing fuck all, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't sound like a whole lot. I'm just saying.
Will I ever go back to Mario Kart World? Unlikely. I mean, even if there was DLC, the game's just not that good. Like, the gameplay mechanics of the game aren't that fun. It's more about abusing items than actually driving. And it's supposed to be a driving game, and it's not. Like, you can drive poorly, but abuse the items and still win. So.
But Phil, you have played fucking driving games where it prioritizes good driving, and you quit them as well. Like, there's no satisfying your fucking awful fucking... There's no satisfying you. He has played games which literally, it rewards you for driving good. And he's like, well, there's this shit. I can't catch up to these guys. They're better than me. Where it'd be good if I had some power-ups here to fucking help catch up to these guys in first place.
Oh, I don't really like the game at all, to be honest with you. I played it for like a month. I was like, this game sucks. I don't really think I'm gonna play it again. I've never played the original Metal Gear games. No, I have not. Do I have any thoughts on YouTube banning 130,000 accounts using AI? How will this affect my business? It won't, because I only use AI in things such as my thumbnails and stuff like that. My content.
Is that not still technically part of your business? So you use AI for not only your thumbnails, but you also fucking use it as a part of your content for your intros, for example. Your morning show intros, AI. I'm just saying. And yes, it also is because you stream with that AI artwork on your sideshow. You're using AI to you felt. Your whole stream is not obviously your whole stream is not AI, but there's definitely certain portions of your stream which is AI and could fall foul. I'm just saying.
Content's not AI. If anything, if YouTube's going to ban channels, it's going to be a channel that their entire content is made with AI, right? They just feed a formula into AI, AI generates the video, and then they just upload. And I've seen tons.
And the music, as I said, the AI music, that could be a factor. Obviously, it's constantly non-stop in the mornings when Phil's fucking doing the shit. There's AI music going non-stop. Phil could potentially argue with YouTube that he has a license to use that music and he paid a license for that. But if YouTube say, but YouTube, that doesn't mean YouTube wants to allow it though. Just because Phil is allowed to use a sort of music in his content doesn't mean that YouTube will want that fucking music in their fucking platform.
And tons of videos on YouTube like that. it's mostly those countdown channels, like those stupid countdown channels where they count down stuff, and it's all AI generated. They didn't have a human even work on it. You know, another weird thing I saw? There's entire channels that are called like take the quiz or answer the question, right? Like, what is that? You click on it, it'll be like peanut butter or chocolate, strawberries or oranges. What? There'll be a video that's like 10 minutes long, and it's just that. I'm not kidding. And the content has views. You're like, who the fuck watches this? Thousands of people are watching this? It's like, it's not even a quiz because there's nothing to answer. You can't click an answer. It doesn't exist. Imagine if I asked you guys right now, what game do you want to see the most this week? And then I didn't put a poll up. I just said, Pokemon, Assassin's Creed, or Dark Souls 2. But you had no way to give me your feedback. What's the fucking point? Well, there's entire AI-generated channels like that on YouTube. Seriously, it's like, what the hell? So I think it's what it is. They're deleting that kind of content because like, this has no merit or value whatsoever. Why is this existing? Okay? So I'm not worried whatsoever about that. That is not content of any, value that's being lost. Now, if AI, sadly, if YouTube was misidentifying channels and deleting the wrong ones, then yes, that's a problem. So they shouldn't do that. And, with YouTube, let's be honest, they're not exactly the most accurate website when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I guess we'll have to see what happens, but it's not going to affect me. Oh, I mean, this is the thing. Comedy Master says it must grind your gears. Something so simple and lowbrow and low IQ generates so many views. No, that's the nature of the internet. You have to understand, when I started on YouTube, right, it was me and a bunch of gamers. We're grinding away. We're trying to make...
Here we fucking go. The YouTuber jealousy. It's a shame we don't have YouTuber jealousy as a fucking bingo squattery. But here we fucking go. This low effort, lowbrow content got millions of views, and here I am busting my ass. Not editing anything. Trying to get as many videos out as possible.
That's the nature of the internet. You have to understand, when I started on YouTube, right, it was me and a bunch of gamers. We're grinding away. We're trying to make content that people like. We're trying out new things. We're trying to entertain. And then there was Fred. Like, you remember Fred? The guy who literally just voice changed his voice to sound high-pitched like a kid, and he acted like a small kid? There was literally no content whatsoever. It was of no value to any intelligence level, but because he sounded like a kid, little kids liked watching him. So he ended up getting millions of views, and for one point, he was the top YouTuber on the site because he used a voice changer. So it's like, since I started, that kind of content was popular. There's nothing you can do because people are dumb as shit, and will watch the dumbest shit because they're brainless morons, and more people are becoming brainless morons as they grow up with the internet as ingrained in their life. So
all this hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Thank you very much to MFBF for the $5 super chat. It's a free space. Thank you very much for free space, first of all, for that $5 super chat. And that super chat says, destroy AI slop channels mercilessly, like the English at Loudon Hill. That's too soon. Too soon, MFBF. Too soon. Give it another few centuries before you bring that fucking sensitive topic up. Why don't you? But thank you very much. Thank you very much for super chat, though. Very kind of you indeed. And yeah, there we go. We're free away from full away. Free away. We were 4 away before, but that super chat gives us free space. So good stuff indeed. But here's Phil, just in full bullshit fucking jealousy mode because other content creators happen to fucking gain traction on YouTube's algorithm, whereas Phil struggled to fucking maintain that initial popularity that he had back in the 2010s when he was being all fucking edgy. And he was trying to appeal to a younger teenage audience by using hyper over-sexualized phrases. I'm trying to remember the wording. Phil's always worded in a strange way. Phil's wording of how he behaved has always been quite sus. He intentionally used overly sexualized commentary to appeal to a young teenage audience. It's something along those lines, So he was doing his best to try and groom the younger generation as much as possible back in the 2010s to come to his channel. So there you go.
Morons, and more people are becoming brainless morons as they grow up with the internet as ingrained in their life. So the more dummies, the more people watch dumb content. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care. I don't worry about that shit. That's all white noise around me. What I worry about is, am I allowed to make the content I like, and do I have an audience for it? And if I do, and I'm happy and we're successful, then I don't give a shit about everybody else. I just don't. Let them all do what they want to do over there, over here, over here. Leave me out of it. Let me make my content. Leave me alone, and I won't bother you. Right? You don't bother me. I won't bother you. Go over there and make your AI videos. You go over there, use your voice changers. You go over there.
I'm here making my content, Phil. I am making this bingo content based on your bullshit fucking diatribe. But you have a problem with it. You claim you don't have a problem. Right now you say you don't have a fucking problem with it, but you do. You say, apparently I am a problem to you, and I am a hindrance to you, and I am preventing you from having extra viewers and extra money because I happen to do a bingo stream covering your bullshit fucking daily crap that you spout.
There, you dye your hair like a fucking muppet, act like an idiot. You go over there, you do your lolcow content, your hateful content, do it. Leave me alone. Go do it over there. All right? Don't come to my side of the room. That's my mentality. Exactly. And that's the thing. There's nothing wrong. Chewy just said there's nothing wrong doing your own thing and minding your own business. The difference is I used to be really conceited, and I used to think that I like
used to be. Excuse me. He used to be, guys.
Own business. The difference is I used to be really conceited, and I used to think that I like all my content was absolutely flawless and perfect, and I knew what I was doing, and I didn't need to take any constructive criticism whatsoever, and my content was better than everybody else's, so everyone watch me. And if you watch that content over there, or that content over there, or that content over there over me, well, I'm very jealous of you. How dare you? That should be my view. That should be my money that I'm making, and I'm not. Why are you watching garbage, right? Today, I'm more like, you know, watch what you want. Everyone likes, you know, different things. Like, very well, there could be someone who likes content that I make, but also likes content that I dislike, right? That's okay. Everyone has different tastes, different strokes for different folks. I'm not gonna sit here and be a hater. Like, I used to hate on guys like Keemstar and stuff. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like, I don't care about that shit. I just want to do my own stuff and be left alone. So, to each their own, right? That's, I think, the better way to go about it, because if you go the other way, how I used to be, now you're confrontational, now you're starting problems with other creators and stuff, and it's like, you don't want to be the drama guy, you don't want to be talking shit constantly. I just want to stay in my lane and do my thing, and just be successful, you know, in my own way.
Who fucking cares?
Bullshit! What made me want to upload video game content? Well, the thing was, when I started on YouTube, okay, it was a very unique thing.
Oh, here we go again. I used to work at a helicopter company because my daddy got me a job there. And I got fired because I was shite at my fucking job. And so I had to fucking pay the bill, so I started fucking begging for it while playing games online. The end.
Fine. So gameplay was starting to blow up on YouTube, but you couldn't monetize it, okay? There were guys like the Angry Video Game Nerd who tried to put his content up on YouTube, and he kept getting takedowns. It's like, what? He's reviewing old fucking video games. How is he getting hit with takedowns? It didn't even make sense at the time, okay? So what was happening was people were doing gameplay on YouTube that wasn't entertaining. It was more like, oh, I'm an expert, or I'm a guru, or I'm a, you know, watch my video to learn how to play the game at a high level. Tutorial stuff, you know, tips and tricks, that kind of stuff, right?
Well, that sort of gameplay can't... You just dismiss that as not being entertaining. Watching somebody play a game very well can absolutely be entertaining, you know? Watching a master at their craft effectively do something very well can be quite enjoyable to watch, you know? I'm just saying, if I was dismissed that as, oh, that's not entertaining, that's informative, that's educational, you know? There's no entertainment in watching somebody do something very good and do it very well.
Montages of quick scoping and shit like that, that was all the rage at that time. But what happened was, I was watching a walkthrough of Lost Odyssey, because I was stuck on a super boss at the end of the game. And I couldn't figure out how to beat this super boss at all. And there were facts online that were all text. And you're trying to read it, and you're like, oh, so this is how this guy beat it, but it's so boring trying to read that. I want to watch someone do it. I want to learn by seeing, not by reading. I want to see someone do it, right? So I go on YouTube, and I found someone doing it, but there's zero commentary. And I'm like, dude, this is so fucking boring, because he's not talking. Like, yeah, I have to watch a 40-minute video of him beating the boss. Can he tell me what he's doing? No. So I was like, if only someone would play a game and comment over it live to tell, you know, say what they're doing, that would be entertaining, I think.
Yeah, are you about to try and fucking retcon that you were the first fucking commentator or Let's Player gamer guy? Because, newsflash, you fucking weren't. Here he is trying to fucking spin like he was the first to fucking ever do it.
And then I realized, well, you know, I could probably joke about it. I could probably fuck around and make you know, comment about game, make jokes while I'm playing. That'd be kind of funny. And again, I'd seen a guy like the Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic. These guys have
I can do what they do, except try and make a lot of money doing it.
Talent, but zero budget, right? They just throw shit together, hopefully it looks good, people laugh, and they get popular on the internet. So I was like, if they could do it, I bet I could make videos of games that I play, and it would probably work too. Now, But why, though? Because they've got personalities, so you don't. Well, you took their fucking traits, and then you fucking just copied it. You know what I mean? But you didn't really put anything of yourself. The only thing that was fucking left behind was your toxicity, you know? You're fucking pretending to fucking be angry video game nerd while you're fucking maintaining your own toxic fucking self. And DSP was born. I just did it as a hobby. At the time, I had a full-time office job. I had no intention of ever monetizing any content that I put out on YouTube whatsoever, okay? And I just started filming with that camera, putting it at my TV, doing improv commentary. Within 2 months, it took off. Like, I went from getting a few hundred views a video to thousands. My channel started getting tons of subscribers, okay? It was wild because...
Click the ads. Guys, click the ads.
Wasn't making any money on it, but people were actually tuning in droves and asking me, hey, will you play this game? Will you play this game? And I'm like, oh, I wasn't planning on any of that. Like, I was just messing around. So all of a sudden, I was like, maybe I should take it a little more seriously or whatever. So I did. I started buying more games. I started taking feedback on what games to get. And that was it. It was always just meant to be a silly hobby, never anything serious. But, you know, after doing it for 2.5 years as a hobby, it blew up. I mean, I had nearly 100,000 subscribers, and a lot of people liked the content, and I was like, all right, well, if anything were to ever happen, perhaps, you know, I should try to find a way to monetize this. So I did a vlogging channel where essentially it was me talking to the camera and doing reviews like DSP Tries It.
Shit!
We're doing vlogs, going to trips and stuff like that. That content was monetizable because there was no gameplay in it. So I started making a little bit of cash, not a ton, doing the vlogging stuff while I was doing the gameplay stuff. But then, in late 2010, I lost my job. I got laid off. And I was like, oh crap, what am I going to do? And long story short, I was able to partner with a company, Machinima. I was able to monetize my gameplay, and then it became my job. And then I started taking it a heck of a lot more seriously. So what inspired me to start it? Just messing around. Like, I literally had no intention of doing this as business or making $1 doing it. You couldn't monetize gameplay back then. It was just, I just want to do it for a hobby. And I was inspired by guys like AVGN and Nostalgia Critic to say, don't need a budget, don't need a crew. I could just film myself, try to be myself, and see if people like it. And absolutely people did, right? They did 100%.
Burger.
Shui says the first video I ever watched of yours was Fallout 3. I remember I stuck around because it was different than other walkthrough videos at the time. Oh my god. I'm sure it was. With like the crazy commentary I did, I was drinking and playing at night. Yeah, I'm sure it was very different from other people's.
Boo!
Excuse me. Am I getting stronger chest muscles? Yes. It's slow progress, but it is progress.
Shit!
What it is, I need to be doing this consistently, working out, and this month has been inconsistent with my schedule being all over the place. It's kind of messed with it.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
But now,
With one bingo, by the way.
Burger.
Tell us that schedule.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
So we have 6 free spaces and there's 6 squares left.
Burger. 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 Burger.
Victory is ours.
House? Oh boy. How exciting.
We are
Anyway.
victorious. We have a full house on the bingo card. And that is that good stuff indeed. I'm not sure how... Okay, how far are we behind DSP? Is it still going? Yeah, DSP is still going as far as I can tell. He's not having a shorter show. We could try and do a second card, you know? We could absolutely try and do a second card for sure. But it's up to you guys what kind of card you want. Do you want a second card to be a 3x3 card or a 5x5 card? So I'll do a poll and let you guys determine which you want, you know? And I'll have that set up right now so you guys can vote on that. So good stuff indeed. So there we go. Righto, we got the full house. Excellent stuff indeed. We can now enjoy some marbles and enjoy some autos as well while we're at it. So good stuff indeed. So let me get the marbles going here. And let's get ready to determine who's going to win the full house. The full house bingo marble prize, or for us getting a full house today. Good stuff indeed. Also, let me very quickly just check to see if there's any new comments or not. I don't think there's any new comments. Nope, there's not. We're good to go. Ready to crack on and get on with the show. Good stuff indeed. So, here we go. Right, let's pick a random map. Set a random. Here we go. Right, we need Phil to say and do the following on trays. I just started going through my fucking bingo auto script there. My brain's like, all right, let's pick a card and then let's get on with it. I know. I am very sleep deprived. I've had a very sleep deprived sort of weekend. So yeah, please bear with me as my brain's not fully operational. But there we go. Jesus Christ. Right, the map we've got picked for us today is called First Retro Galaxy. It was made by Pinball Wiz 45B. It's got a 12% elimination rate and has an average finish time of over 2.5 minutes. 127 marbles, only one can win. Jesus, man. What the fuck's up my brain today? Oh, for a sec. Anyway, let's go. Let's crack on with things. 127 marbles, but only one can be victorious. We start off up here and we drop down here. Probably the usual thing, we drop down to the side, then go up there, and then drop down to the middle and drop down here, and then filter out through here. So the course looks like a very interesting sort of course. What the hell is this? Is this like Space Invaders? I'm getting Space Invader vibes here. With this kind of layout here. What the hell? That's pretty cool. It is, but it's checking out those spaceships as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is just design. This is just a design thing, you know. It's not to do with the map itself. Or Galaxians. Is it? Sorry, it's not Space Invaders. Is it Galaxians? Or Centipede? I forgot. I don't know. I thought it was Space Invaders. Maybe I was wrong. Just thanks to the Galaxians. A few more said it's Centipede. I don't know. All I know is it's looking looks cool. But here we go. So we get through here, go through there, go past here. We drop down here, roll over here. We go for some more portals. We go up here and drop down there, and then through here. These things can pop you in there. And the finish line is just through here. So here we go. Good stuff indeed. It's Galaxians, but with added home bases from invaders. There you go. Right, we've hit the start button and we're ready to go here, and let's see what these marbles do. I said, this is like a basic start here. A lot of times the marbles will drop down the side here, then go up an elevator, and then drop down into the middle once more. Steve is dead. Looks like they've got a good strong start here. Look at Steve go. Steve is determined to try and get another victory so he can win something which is not an intro shout out. Will Steve be fortuitous today? Well, no, they've been overtaken. Dapper Dragons in the lead here. Baron Von Kames in second place, and Steve Dead is in third place, as things stand. So Dapper Dragon with a good strong start here, but can he maintain that? Yes, he can. That's a very good exit there. He gets pushed out there, and he's a good run here. Steve is in second place currently as things stand, but Dapper Dragon, the Destroyer's dropped down. Is that a good place for Destroyer to be? Destroyer might have fucking shortcutted. Yeah, Destroyer somehow got a shortcut. Dapper Dragon's marble is gone, but Destroyer is miles ahead all of a sudden. They somehow got a shortcut. Oh yeah, I should have hit the blocks. Yeah, that is so cool. Yeah, I should do hit the blocks. You interacted with them. That is so cool. But Destroyer's marble is miles ahead here. Well, I say the miles ahead. Steve's not far behind in second place. But it looks like wait, Blind Daughter's here. Destroyer is still in first place. With Blind Daughter. Looks like they're pretty close behind in second place. Destroyer navigating through here. Can Destroyer hold on to this lead here that they've built up? They're going around in circles and going around in circles some more. Bill Brasky is Bill Brasky in the lead now? How the hell did you get there, Bill Brasky? Bill Brasky somehow did a shortcut, got ahead of everyone, and they are now going to win. Well, there you go. That was a fucking back and forth crazy fucking... I don't understand how so many marbles kept getting shortcuts. But I kept finding a fucking way, and there you fucking go. That's that. Bill Brasky decides, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not going to go the usual route. I'm just going to fucking go my own way. Bill Brasky in first place, Natron in second, Gru third, Tom 4, Destroyer 5th, Sideways Wilson 6th, Alexandra C in 7th, Steve Dead 8th, Blind Daughter 9th, and Mr. Pika-Fan in 10th place. How the fuck did Bill Brasky win that one? I have no fucking clue, no fucking idea. All I fucking know is that Bill Brasky won. They were victorious, and that is all that matters at the end of the day. So, well done to them. Last few marbles crossing line now. Skraltic got barbecued. Dio's going to make it, I think, but Holly won't. There you go, good stuff indeed. Well done to Bill Brasky for winning that race in just over 2 minutes of runtime there. He destroyed the competition there. Steve saying if he gets anything other than an intro shout out, I mean, he's got a 1 in 4 chance effectively, you know what I mean? It's like 4 different prizes to be won. So yeah, let's see what he's going to win, shall we? Let's see what let's spin the wheel. Bill Brasky, this is your prize for today for winning this race. Bill Brasky has won themselves a marble ticket. So Bill Brasky can declare a marble race anytime they want between now and next Sunday. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Well done to Bill Brasky. A good, robust, meaningful victory for you there. So I will take a wee note of that on my wee notepad here. Bill Brasky, your marble victorious there. You got a marble full house ticket thing. So there you go. Marble ticket to claim. So good stuff indeed. Righto. You guys have voted for a 3x3 card on the for next card here. So I will end the poll there. And there we go, good stuff. Sonny's away. Sonny is busy with family stuff right now. Sonny was here at the very start of the stream, but they're busy now taking care of like family stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, Sonny is gone for the rest of the bingo stream. You won't see Sonny again today, basically. But Sonny will return tomorrow, of course, apparently, so there you go. But you guys have voted for a 3x3 card. So that is what we shall do right now. Let me get set up though. So first I need to make some changes, you know. So give me a wee second here. Give me a wee second just to get this all sorted for you guys. Because it requires a little bit of fiddling a bit for me. I need to change the code, I need to change some files and swap things out here and there and all that shit, you know. So give me a wee second here if I change that to that. And I change this to that. Then I go back here and I press this and I change this to go here and I go to edit this now. 2 seconds here. Where the hell are the authors? I thought the authors were a nice little distraction when I'm fucking busy changing things behind the scenes to fucking make this work, but little bastards are fucking no-shows. Whatever. We have we're ready to go effectively. Let's just go to the bingo stuff anyway. So there we go. Well, first things we need to do is we need to reset the free spaces back down to 0. So there we go. We've still got 12 slots and box. We still have about half of begs as well. But if we press the bingo board button, it should generate a 3x3 format. There we go. Good stuff indeed. The first number in chat I see is a number that I use for the second bingo card. And I'm not doing hardcore mode because I cannot be fucked with hardcore mode right now. We're doing a 3x3 card, but we're fucking keeping it as normal rules because why the fuck not? And the first number of chat I saw was from Chris Danks, who said 7235. So I guess we'll use that number, 7235. We need Phil to say into the phone on this second bingo card. We need Phil to either mention TwitterX or go on TwitterX. Him pointing at the camera, him doing siege motors where he folds and crosses his arms, him saying community, Pokemon and magic cards, basically, admittedly. So anyway, and finally, his chair shaking. That's the bingo card we have for the second card of the stream today. Good stuff indeed. I mean, you guys all know the ways you can get free spaces, you know. 5 new or new members, we get a free space. If Jay shows up, we get a fucking free space. If Satan shows up, we get a free space. If Phil begs for every 20 seconds, we get a free space. 500 jewels in the kick chat, we get a free space as well. And also, I think 50 likes. Did we hit the 50 likes yet? 50 likes, we get us 2 free spaces. I don't know if we have that yet, do we? We don't yet, no. So if we get 50 likes, that'll be 2 free spaces, which would be fantastic, of course, on a 9 square card, you know. So there we go, yeah. Please like the stream if you haven't yet, like the stream, guys. If we get 50 likes, we get 2 free spaces, and we also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation as well, made by the supremely talented Pix Animation, so there we go. But on that note, it's time for us to start playing some more bingo. And before we do, let's press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once again.
Fuck off.
Oh, and thank you to Mercer for popping a 20-month bingo Baddie membership message, very kindly indeed. I do appreciate that. That's the first one of the day. So 4 more of those, either new or renewed, we get a free space. So good stuff indeed. Cheers for that. Right, but anyway, let's crack on with things. We're ready to go, so here we go. I'm not sure how much longer Phil's going to be blethering until he starts recording his gameplay, but as a smaller card, so we're giving ourselves a right chance.
Now this week I'm actually getting consistent workouts in. Today's actually my day off because I worked out a couple days in a row. And but no, I'm starting to finally see some progress there. Because the arms, you've seen progress for months and months, right? The arms, you can clearly see the progress. But the chest muscles, now, you know, now it's finally starting to see a little bit. Shit! If anything, the thing that's night and day different is my stomach, my freaking abs. Completely different looking from how they used to. I used to be.
You mean the thing he's afraid to show on camera because he's still got a big fat belly? The thing he refuses to show on camera is the thing which is a night and day difference.
Flabby and gross down there, and now it's all muscular, and I'm starting to get cut. It's like crazy. And I never thought I'd ever look like that.
Shit! Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
No, I'm not showing you my abs because I'm not gay, and I don't show you, you know...
What? Excuse me? I'm not showing you my abs because I'm not gay. Why are you showing us your arms then? But I just showed Triple P your boxer shorts. Your underwear, Why'd you make 2 separate shower videos, Are you quite sure about that film? I'm just saying. I didn't hear that one again, but goddamn.
No, I'm not showing you my abs because I'm not gay, and I don't show you, you know, sexualized content like that on my stream. Sorry, not gonna happen.
Why would your stomach be sexualized content? I don't understand. Since when was stomach sexualized content?
Sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna play the Halloween game or not. No, I would not bring back friend request ridicule. Absolutely not. No, I have lifting shoe. I have a weight machine. I have an exercise machine with weight, weight plates and everything. That's what I do. I don't just do like cardio. No, I'm actually, when I work out, it's a full workout. Like last night, I did press. I always forget what this one's called. The one where you take it, you pull it down like that. And then I did crunches. And then I did the one where you stand and from here you pull down, and that's pure bicep work. So I did those 4 exercises last night. 4.
Why would I lie? I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Sets, different weights. And I mean, it is working for sure. Like I burned a ton of fat. I'm building a lot of muscle. It's great.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Bullshit! Thank you. Kino and George says you look so much better than in the past. I know. Like I said, I've lost a ton of fat, like pure fat cutting off my body because of my change in diet and the working out, completely cutting all the fat off my body, which is great. And I'm getting muscly, which is cool. Bullshit! No, I would not play Donkey Kong 64 again. Absolutely not. I don't even know who's in the World Cup right now, Troy, so I don't know who's going to win. Pokemon winning waves, from what I've seen, looks good, but we haven't seen barely anything, and they haven't revealed anything more, so there's not much to say, is there? Looks good, though. All right, see you in a few, Exodus Gamer. You want to get lunch. I never played Final Fantasy XII seriously. I bought it when it was new. I played it almost like an open world MMO rather than an RPG. I kind of ignored the story because I thought the story was boring as shit. I ended up playing the game for like 20-30 hours just wandering around doing the combat because you could just endlessly wander and level and just kill everything once you level up high enough. So I just treated it like a way that I would grind and I would chill. Basically at night I would like come home from work and I would pop it in and I would have a drink and I would play through it grinding and just leveling up. And I did it for like 20-30 hours and then finally I was like, all right, I'm kind of limited. Like they wouldn't let you go certain places because you had to advance the story. I was like, I guess I'll advance the story. So I went to do it and the story sucked so bad. I was like, oh, this is boring. I'm not playing it anymore. I dropped the game. So I played it for 30 hours just for the combat, and then when I had to do the story, I just stopped playing completely. I said, I'll never play this again. I never did. So legit, like, I don't even know what the story is of Final Fantasy XII. If I went back, it would be like starting over from scratch, like I never played it.
Who fucking cares?
Do I think Beyond Good and Evil 2 will ever release? No. Because here's the truth. If it ever does, no one will care anyway. It's too late. Like, no one gives a shit about that game anymore. Yeah, back in the day, Shuey, when I was doing certain kinds of content, and it wasn't monetized again, this is before I monetized any of my content. When I was playing certain games, there was always rumors or people saying, if you play this game, well, that company's very copyright loose, and they're going to essentially trying to hit you with strikes and takedowns. They don't like it when people post up their games online. So, for certain games such as Rockstar games, I made Red Dead DSP, a channel just to play Rockstar games such as the L.A. Noire, Red Dead Redemption, the Red Dead Redemption DLC, and stuff like that. And then, when I was going to play Final Fantasy 13, again, I heard, oh, everyone says Square Enix is really, really bad about it. They're going to hit you with copyright strikes. So I made, I think it was like DSP Final Fantasy 13 or Final Fantasy 13 DSP was the name of the channel. It was a whole new channel for it. And the thing is, back then, YouTube let you actually customize your channel. Unlike today, where every YouTube channel looks exactly the same. Back then, you could actually completely make it look however you wanted from the top to the bottom. So people would design these templates for me. So like the Red Dead channel was all Rockstar art and everything, and logo, Red Dead DSP. It looked sick. So we went to the channel. It was like, wow, it's like a branded Rockstar channel for DSP. And the Final Fantasy was all Final Fantasy 13 artwork. So it looks amazing. Like people love how you could customize that stuff. So I had those two separate channels literally just for a few playthroughs. Like the Red Dead channel was just Red Dead Redemption, the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare DLC, and online play that I called Suicide Kings. And then I played L.A. Noire on it, and that was it. I never did anything else with the channel. And then Final Fantasy 13 was literally just Final Fantasy 13. I never did any other content. And that was the entirety of those channels. Those channels got views, too. Like back in the day, tons and tons of views from my playthroughs of those games. Pretty neat. Of course, those channels were lost to time. However, those playthroughs exist. You gotta go to DSP Throwback, at DSP Throwback on YouTube. I remastered and re-uploaded those playthroughs. So now
No, you didn't. Darcy did that, not you.
can watch them in HD with fixed audio, because the audio was all screwed up on those videos previously. So now it's fixed, so you can actually hear the entire playthrough and everything. And it's in longer parts now, edited with thumbnails and titles and everything. So you can check it out over there if you ever want to see those legacy playthroughs. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? I'll probably hang out for 10 more minutes, and then we'll get started with Pokemon. So, any other topics, please tag me in the chat. And guys, it'd be great to get some support. So far, we had the $10 tip, and that's literally it. Like I said, can we get our first super chat of the day? Can we get a membership? Can we get our first sub? Can we get, significant kicks, or a few single kicks? Can we get enough kicks to put on a leaderboard? It'd be nice to get a little bit of support before we actually start with the game to get momentum rolling.
Who fucking cares?
Top 5 Final Fantasies? Oh, I like the classics. Like for me, 6 is the best, 4 is second best. Outside of that, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, being honest, like, those are the ones I care about. Those are the ones I think are the best. 7, I like the gameplay of 7. I don't necessarily like the plot that much. I don't think the plot of 7 is very good. Overall, I think it's kind of convoluted and a little confusing and not well written. Like, I think that Cloud's character sucks, to be frank with you. I think he's one of the worst protagonists in Final Fantasy. 10's pretty good. I only played 10 once, but I thought 10 was pretty good. But in general, when you say Final Fantasy, I just think 4 and 6. Like, those are the 2 that come to mind right away. Guitar Player, thank you so much for the first super chat of the day. $5. Thank you, Guitar Player. I love Chrono Trigger. I've never played Chrono Cross. Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Such a good game. Absolutely outstanding. Do I have any classics that I play through like once a year? No. The thing is, I used to. Like, there was games that I would go back to every once in a while, but the thing is, as a creator, you can't just play the same stuff all the time. People are going to get bored of it. Like, every few years, I'll go back and I'll play some classics if I can, but I'm not going to play them constantly or anything like that, no. Like I said, if I were to play a throwback RPG right now, I'd probably like to play Final Fantasy VI again in the Pixel Remaster Collection, because I never got to do that. I would love to play that with better graphics and music and stuff. It's such a great game.
Who fucking cares?
What's up? I don't feel like a banana. How are you? I played Blue Dragon, and I really liked Blue Dragon. In fact, that was one of the rare games where I grinded along to get every single achievement in the game on Xbox 360. I got every single one in the game. No, I'm not playing Forza Horizon 6 again. Chance Elope did 500 kicks. When is Truck Sim stream on the wheel? Never. I'm done with Truck Sim. If there's another game like that in the future that people want, I would consider doing it. But we got bored. It got so repetitive and boring that there was no reason to continue with Truck Sim. So that's why I stopped playing it. Thank you for the first kicks of the day, Can't Elope. Opinion on Guitar Hero and the upcoming stage tour release. My opinion on Guitar Hero is, when it came out, it was ingenious. It felt truly, truly original. It did. It felt like something special and different. Wow, you can actually simulate playing guitar. So much variety of music was put out for that thing that you could play all different genres, right? All different styles of rock and alternative and all kinds of stuff from over the years. But the problem was massive oversaturation. They far overestimated the demand. Because at first there was wild demand for it. Everyone wanted to have one of these guitars and play these things at home. But then they became way too many expansions, way too many versions of the game. They started selling Guitar Hero 1 band, right? Like Guitar Hero The Beatles. Wait, what? Or was it Rock Band Beatles? It was one or the other, but it's like, I don't want to buy a game just for 20 songs and it's only one group. Like, what? That's ridiculous. No, I want to buy a game that's everything together and you play variety, right? So essentially what happened was it got so oversaturated. Every store you went to had a zillion fucking guitars, 100 games. Like, this is too much. I'm tired of it now. It's like when you get slammed in your face with too much of a good thing, it annoys you rather than entertains you, right? The oversaturation can really backfire. And I think that's exactly what happened. Is you had Guitar Hero, then you had the competitor Rock Band, and there was so much of both that no one cared about it anymore, right? Like, I remember you could not go into any store without seeing the drums, the guitar, the shit was all there. Like, everywhere I go is this. Why? You know? And then you go to the game store, everyone traded them in. Everyone traded in those peripherals. There's like a zillion of them used at the game store. So, yeah, like, it was fun at first. And I personally, I liked Guitar Hero. Then I had Rock Band. I liked Rock Band. I played both. I thought they were very fun experiences until it just became way too much, way bombarding everything, you know? I did play Roblox for a little bit. I played an interesting variety of stuff in there, and I was like, not for me. It is definitely for kids, and I never played it again.
Says the person who has regular Pokemon content on his channel. But he's staying away from Roblox because that's for kids, but Pokemon though is for fucking mature adults. Clearly. Pika, give me a fucking break, man. What the fuck, man?
Layla says because of Clone Hero, those USB guitar controllers have become expensive. Here's the thing. Those controllers were cheap. Even though you would pay a good amount for them, most of them broke. The buttons would wear out, the pick would break, you know what I mean? It just wasn't good quality. It was kind of shitty. So I'm not surprised if there's ones out there that are like pristine. I would bet that they're actually worth them out. And the thing is, I bet there's a fucking warehouse of them somewhere that no one ever touched them because they mass-produced and overproduced them, and they weren't getting sold anymore. So I get a feeling out there, there's like a warehouse out there of them that someone's just sitting on them, and maybe it'll be a gold mine at some point, right? What was it? There were two companies that made them. I think one was Mad Catz, wasn't it? And I forget there was two companies that were making all those peripherals. But didn't Mad Catz go out of business? I think they did. I'm glad you enjoyed my runs in Minecraft World Weather Authority. All is well. Game Shark? Well, I know for a fact Mad Catz was one. Because Mad Catz was making all the Guitar Hero stuff. Or the Rock Band stuff. It was one or the other. And then, when Street Fighter 4 came out, they kind of jumped ship and said, ooh, we're going to make controllers for Street Fighter now instead. And they made a lot of money doing that for a bit. But then once those two, like, popularity waves ended, they basically faltered and failed and went out of business. I know that. But I think there was two companies that made them, but I can't remember what the other one was. Do I still answer emails at Hotmail? I have DSP Gaming. Excuse me. It's not DSP Gaming. That's wrong. It's darksidephil@hotmail.com. I also do the wrong email address. That's my public email. That's the one. If you send me an email, I'll try to catch it and read it. I may not respond, but if I can, I will. The problem is that email address is such a legacy email address. Tons of people who try to send me emails, it hits the spam filter, and I never see it. So some people do get through, and they're surprised if I respond. Like, holy shit, Phil actually like unbanned me or respond. But yeah, it just kind of sucked that it's been around now. That email has been around since probably the early 2000s. So because of that, it's just insane, incredible amounts of spam that I get. So don't feel bad if you email me and I don't respond. I played all of the Walking Dead Telltale Games World Weather Authority. Every single one. Well, the original Walking Dead in Season 2, and then there was the one, like the final season with Ellie.
Who fucking
not Ellie,
cares?
the final season with, oh god, Clementine. That's right. And then I played the spin-off with Sean, all that stuff. Oh, and there's the other ones too. I played them all those Telltale games.
Make the bad man stop.
My profile pic for it is so old. What, my email? I don't even know I have a profile pic on my email. It doesn't say I do. It's just blank. That's funny. I wonder if there's an ancient profile pic attached to that email and I have no way to change it anymore because it's such a legacy email. Because it doesn't show anything. It just shows my initials. Yeah. Oh, really? Bono's Tecmo says, you know those new Call of Duty ports they just released on PlayStation? They just got fully hacked by hackers, so now they're worthless. You can't make it up. That is exactly why, 100%, why I don't bother. I mean, can you imagine dropping money on that shit and then within a few weeks it's hacked and it's like, wow, waste of time. It is. Shui says, yeah, it's an old Dark Side Phil Cafe Press white shirt. I'm wearing that shirt. That's what my profile pic is on there. Because I don't think I can't see it. Like, I'm in it right now. I'm in that email address, right? Here's the profile. I just clicked on it. Let's see.
Nice flashbang, dumbass.
I guess click on your info. It says there's no picture associated. Yeah, it's blank. It says add a photo if you want. So it must be such an old email address that there's some legacy picture attached to it at some point, and I have no access to it. Like, I could add a new picture, and I think that would override the old picture. But yeah, like I can't even see what you're referencing. I can't even see that picture. It doesn't exist. That's pretty funny.
That's funny. Dickens laugh.
When will we get One Piece cards? I don't know. We could. I looked up the One Piece cards for the record because people have been talking about them, right? They seem reasonably priced. They're not expensive, but they're not cheap. They're kind of middle of the road. Like, I would argue the Magic the Gathering cards are pretty cheap. You can get a Magic the Gathering box for like a little over $100, okay? The One Piece looks like they range around 200. Depends on the set. If you get a slightly older set, it's like 300, okay? I think it's 24 packs, and there's a good amount of cards. The thing is, the cards do have value. Like, in those boxes, you get a $1,000 card. So the chance is there to get hits in that set. So I'm surprised they don't sell for more. Because Pokemon, in general, even the newest Pokemon sets, the cheapest you'll get one is like $225, $230. Most people charge $250 to $300 on the reseller market for a box of Pokemon English cards. So why One Piece is cheaper, I don't know. They're like almost $100 cheaper. I don't get it. It also, it may be that maybe the chances of getting a hit are less. I don't know. We haven't got one yet. But I wouldn't be against it. If you guys are down for it and really, really want me to try the One Piece cards, I would be okay with trying a box. I just hope that people would care. Not that I get it and no one cares, right? But right now, we are doing the Pitch Black set. Then we're going to go back to Stellar Miracle. I have another box of Pitch Black on the way from the reseller. That's coming in a few days. So we're going to have a lot of Pitch Black to get through, plus Stellar Miracle. And then when we want variety, I can maybe do One Piece if that's what you guys want next. What really sucks is Stalking Tiger sent me some info of a reseller on eBay that he feels is very reputable, and they had a Final Fantasy box of Magic the Gathering, and I was like, ooh, I want to get it, and I was going to buy it. The guy went on a vacation, and the guy's not coming back till mid-August, and said outright, I will not ship any product till I get back. And I was like, that sucks. What horrible timing. So,
oh,
obviously,
but
I'm not
fucking
going to do that,
for
right?
you,
That sucks.
Phil. Arsehole. He gets to go on vacation. And you don't get fucking cars because he gets to go on a vacation. Maybe if all these fucking brain dead fucking idiots stop fucking giving all these scalpers money for these cars, they won't get to go away on vacation. You know, just saying, if he wants a soundboard.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
We are 1/3 of the way to a full house, guys. We've got 3 squares ticked off so far. It's a very classic Pixar image on his background image here. So good stuff indeed. Remember, guys, if you get 50 likes, that's 2 free spaces. So there we go. If you guys can like the stream, if you're not like the stream yet, 50 likes, so we get us 2 free spaces. We're also 2 more snorts or burps away from another free space, which is good. We've got a free space, our first free space of the game for a second card. Came courtesy of him begging so much. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. But here's about to start gameplay somewhat soon, apparently. So we might fall short of getting a full house here. Let's see. I think we're 10 minutes away from gameplay, effectively. So we've got 10 minutes to try and get 6 more squares. But remember, it's a 3x3 card, but it's not hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is not in effect.
What does Call of Duty being fully hacked mean? It means that people have cheated the game, and now essentially they can see through walls. They can probably shoot through walls. They probably have superpowers. Like, basically, they're just breaking the rules of the game to win, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's just a port of old Black Ops. Who cares? Why would you even bother cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even make sense, but people do it. Am I going to play the Tales of Eternia remaster? I don't even know what Tales of Eternia is, so I guess not.
If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking...
Do I think scalping should be illegal? I mean, I think that everyone should have a fair chance to get something, right?
No. You are very, very, very aggressively anti-scalper in the past. Until you needed them. And all of a sudden you're quite complimentary towards scalpers. You hated them at first. When you had nothing to do with this sort of fucking thing, you know what I mean? When you didn't have to rely on fucking getting these cards before a year or so ago, you know what I mean? You were very derogatory towards these scalpers ruining things, you know what I mean? But all of a sudden, scalpers are perfectly okay with you as long as you get your fucking Pokemon cards. You disgusting fucking hypocrite. You filthy fucking cunt, you.
Do I think scalping should be illegal? I mean, I think that everyone should have a fair chance to get something, right? Like, okay, think of it this way. There's pros and cons to this whole situation. The cons...
Pros? I get my Pokemon cards. The cons, it costs me more money, but then I charge you more money. Sound good?
Are that the common person can't just buy something at street level price. Okay? They can't. There's nothing you can do about it. You just can't. Like, a regular box of Pokemon cards, regular price is around $150, $160. Scalpers sell them for $300. So they double the price, right? So the con here is you can't get it for regular price. But the benefit is you can get it. Does that make sense? Because the thing is, if everyone had an equal opportunity to buy it at regular price, what would probably happen is limit 1. So the only thing you can ever buy is 1. So right now, I bought this one at regular price from Pokemon Center, okay? But that's the only one I'd ever be allowed to buy ever. Forever. Because everyone has equal opportunity to get it, so everyone gets a limit 1. So all you could ever open is 1 box of these, and that's it. Then you would have to go to the store and buy the cards individually. You'd have to buy single cards off eBay. That's the only way you could buy it. You could never buy the box again. Does that make sense? Because we have a resellers market, it allows for free enterprise and free commerce and free trade. So because you have people who buy these up and then resell them, you can buy 10 boxes right now, but you're just going to pay out the nose for them, but you can have 10 if you're willing to pay. Does that make sense? So it's either get the actual fair price, but you'll always have limited quantities, or you can't get the real price, but you have unlimited quantities. That's kind of the balance. Okay?
Who fucking cares? Boo!
Okay. All right, are we good? That was a good discussion. That was a good chill podcast, I would say. Shall we begin with Pokemon? It doesn't seem like we're getting much support, right? We had 1 tip and 1 super chat, and I guess, okay, we did have 500 kicks. Thank you, Cantaloupe, for that. I don't want to downplay that. I forgot about that. But I guess what we should do is maybe get booted up a Pokemon, get started, make some progress. And guys, again, please support today's Pokemon stream. We got 1 pack that's guaranteed, but let's get some more going. Let's qualify for more packs of Pitch Black. Let's get those hits, because there's more hits in there. People are saying Pitch Black actually is a high hits set, meaning in a box, people are getting 7, 8 hits a box when normally you get like 5. So we got 4. We probably got 3 or 4 more coming. And I want that Mega Darkrai, so let's go, okay? Okay.
Who
All right, guys, thank you for a great morning
cares?
show. Nice chill vibes. I will see you tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's jump into Pokemon and Pal World and have a nice chill day together. Okay. Good stuff, everybody. Let's get set up here. Let's, I have to get my Switch hooked up, actually. And then we can play for about an hour, and then I'll probably go on my break around 2 p.m. Okay? All right. You think Blunt Stops, I think The Odyssey was a really good movie. I'm hearing such differing opinions. Some people are telling me it's absolutely great movie. And others are like, it is a bad Christopher Nolan movie. Like, it's boring. It doesn't have enough action. They talk about doing things rather than doing it. The editing is bad where it cuts constantly. The movie is not in order. It's one of those movies that jumps around the timeline a crazy amount, and it's confusing because of that. And I'm like, yeah, Christopher Nolan does that sometimes. So I wonder, you know, if it really is good or not, or maybe it's just an acquired taste or whatever, right? Okay. Dark Manly Goth, what a nice name, just did a £2 super chat. Says, do you prefer the Japanese or English cards? So, first of all, to be clear, I've only opened Japanese and English cards in Pokemon, okay? Magic, I've only done English. So, comparing the two, okay, here's what my thoughts are. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you on the leaderboard. Okay, you'll be right here. In general, here's my thoughts, okay? Obviously, the English cards are easier to work with because they're in English. You immediately know the name of the Pokemon. You can read the stats. With the Japanese, I kind of know some of the Pokemon, but not others. So for content-wise, okay, it's harder to make the content with the Japanese cards, but at the same time, I'm making do. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm flooding it and I don't know any of the Pokemon and the content sucks. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. No. It's kind of, you know, it's a good balance, I would argue. Also, when it comes to the longevity of a box, the English box has 36 packs and a lot more cards in a pack, while the Japanese has 30 packs and only 5 cards in a pack. So you tend to blow through the packs faster because there's less cards, right? The balance here is, there's two big differences. Difference number one is that in the Japanese boxes, there's no filler, meaning there's no energy card, right? There's no code card to go through. There's not reverse holo. Instead, it's just base card, holo, hits. That's it. No nonsense, right? With the English cards, there's a lot of baloney, right? You got a bunch of extra cards no one really cares about. You're going to get a bunch of dupes simply because there's so many more cards in a box. You get tons of dupes all the time. It's not as, I actually think the Japanese box is a little bit more exciting because there's a higher chance of fresher cards and hits rather than dupe like there is with the English box, right? Also, in general, this is not the case for Pitch Black / Abyss Eye, but in general, Japanese sets are smaller than English sets. The English sets of cards can be anywhere from 100 to 300 cards. Japanese sets in general are almost always less than 100. So it's easier to collect. It's easier to try to get the whole set. You know what I'm saying? So as a collector, if I'm talking from a collector standpoint, I actually think the Japanese is better. I think that the boxes are much cheaper. It's fun to get more unique cards and more hits, okay? It just is. But when you're talking collectability and value and things like that, I think in general, people want the English cards because they can understand them and read them. There's more of them. You know what I mean? As a personal collector right now, if you were to say, Phil, if you want to buy a box of Pokemon cards,
who fucking cares?
Would you prefer English or Japanese? I think my answer might actually be Japanese because I want less filler, less packs. I want a chance to get the whole set in one box, and I want good hits, and they're guaranteed hits in a Japanese box. So I think that would be my answer. I think personally, I prefer the Japanese, but I understand why the audience wants the English. There you go. Okay. Cantaloupe, thanks for another 500 kicks. He said, Mormon MMA is longing for DSP's attention. Unfortunately, he's having a tough time. He can't afford it. On his behalf, please give him a little attention. Okay, shout out to Mormon MMA. I don't know who that is, but shout out and thank you to Cantaloupe for another 500 kicks. I appreciate that. So we're starting off today with 27 bucks of support. Let's see if we can get some momentum. Like I said, can we get a super chat? Can we get our first memberships of the day? Can we get our first sub of the day? Let's get some momentum going towards hitting our milestone of 100 so we can open multiple packs on this stream, okay? All right, let me go hook up my Switch, and then we can get started, but I gotta get the Switch hooked up. Hold on.
Who fucking cares?
We have free spaces and free squares ticked off, which means we're free away from a full house. But gameplay is going to start imminently, so it looks like we're going to be close, but not close enough to get in the full house. We got one full house, yeah, on anyway, to be fair. We got one full house today, which is good. Just waiting for gameplay to officially begin before, so we can call an end to the second, to the game in general. So there we go.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up, bitch! Make the bad man stop.
Very nice. Okay, let's get this music. I like this song. But we gotta get to Pokemon, guys. All right. All right, here we go. So I guess essentially this will be our second and final Pokemon stream for the week. You guys this morning said you wanted more Assassin's Creed and more Dark Souls 2. So let's make this a good Pokemon stream. Let's get some good progress. Let's have some fun. Let's go. Thank you, Labubu Jones. Have a good rest of the day and stream. Appreciate that. Okay, ready to continue? Here we go, everybody. Hello, everybody.
And that brings an end to Bingo. The suffering is over. The bad man's not recording for his shitey gameplay, and that brings us to a crashing halt to this Bingo stream. We went too far behind live DSP. We're only 15-20 minutes behind him, you know. He started off a day, of course. He started off gameplay on $27 on support. Let's go to live DSP and see how much fucking money he's had since gameplay began. $27 on support. He's not gained a single dollar since beginning gameplay. Not $1 has been contributed to the bad man since the gameplay started. So, yeah, that's a real shame, isn't it? Oh well, tragic that. Oh well. But guys, I think we're gonna call it quits for there. We got one full house hour on anyway, but we couldn't get a second full house. But it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bingo, of course, shall return tomorrow. Feel free to join me tomorrow for some more Bingo antics and shenanigans and all that jazz. But I'm going to call it quits there, and I'm going to end these Bingo streams. I always end these Bingo streams by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So guys, until tomorrow, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you end up doing. And yeah, I'm going to catch you all later. Until then, have a good one, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.